Football is a simple game.
At the end,
France or
The Croatians will win the World Cup 2018. To our last World Cup show. Kickoff of the last World Cup game is in about 40 minutes or something. France versus Croatia. We will talk about this game. We will watch the game live, and you out there are very welcome to join our discussion.
Hi, I'm Ulrich. This is the biggest show on the planet Earth. Mbappé's who will be the hero tonight? Join our discussion. Anyway, hashtag DWKickoff.
hey, and I'm Chris. Send your comments right here. We'll be communicating and responding to as many comments on our YouTube channel, of course. So far, you guys out there think Mbappe, Griezmann, maybe a little bit of Modric will win player of the match. He's a little guy, right? He's a little guy. We have an expert here also to break it down, right?
Yes, hello and hi and welcome. Dania is here.
Hello.
As in every show, welcome Dania, hi.
Thanks, guys. Nice
And as usually, Ulrich, we have also our correspondents out there. Lots of people are working at the moment in Moscow, in Paris, in Zagreb for us. And actually, I wanted to show you them, but they are not on the screen. It doesn't matter. We will talk to them later on the show. So, yes, welcome. Welcome. I'm so excited. Final!
Yeah. It's the final. Chris,
Yes.
if in the unlikely event the Super Bowl and the World Cup is on the same date, what would you watch?
It depends who's playing. What kind of question is that? I mean, if the slim chance the U.S. make the World Cup finals, you know?
So, for instance, if Belgium against England would play, would you watch that game?
I don't have a dog in that fight. It was fun to watch, but, you know, the fight, it was kind of a wash for me. It was a wash for me. I didn't really think that, regardless of the results, it would have made any, you know, my smile any bigger. You know, it was a nice match. I wanted to see if Harry Kane could, you know, actually score a goal. I was pulling for him too because he had so much success. But outside of that, I mean, this is about nationalism. Let's not get it twisted, okay? The U.S. is not in this tournament, so I have other reasons of why I'm pulling for France. Because in this game, at least I'd like to see France, you know.
Let's talk about this game a little bit, although probably nobody really cares about this game anymore.
I'm rooting for Croatia. And I'm so happy that we have a fan of Croatia, the Queen. There should be a picture. Where is it? Hello, guys. I want to see the Queen. Okay, I have to show them. Oh, they can't hear me. You have to.
Do you want to see? Do you want to show us the picture of the Queen?
Okay.
Because Croatia has actually a new supporter. Here we go. So maybe we should. Well, now that we see your favorite picture, maybe we can continue talking about the game. Belgium versus England. Here are the highlights of the game.
Always look on the bright side of life.
Oh, that's nice music. Is that?
I don't know.
Always
There you go.
look on the light side of life. If life seems jolly rotten, there's something you've forgotten, and that's to laugh and smile and dance and sing. When you're feeling in the dumps, don't be silly chumps. Just purse your lips and whistle, that's the thing. And always look on the bright side of life. Come on.
So Belgium beat England in World Cup third place playoff 2-0. What kind of game was it for you, Dania?
I mean, a lot of people think, people are pretty divided about this. There's some people that think they shouldn't even bother to play the third place game. And then there's some people who are like, well, no, you should, because third place, if you ask the Croatian players, when they won the third place medal, it was one of the biggest things that ever happened. So there's people that are really happy about it and people that are just like, eh. I think in the first half, people...
The world out there can't hear you.
I think in the first half, both teams kind of looked a little bit like, meh, you know, kind of like disappointed to be there, but they're still playing a little bit.
Right.
The second half was better.
You watched the whole game?
Yeah.
That game?
No, I was watching.
I watched every single game this World Cup, and some of them twice. So.
No, we talked about this idea of Gareth Southgate, you know, pulling from NFL coaches and whatnot, creating space. I was trying to look and see if I saw any of that, but no, well, you know, pretty much because they didn't really have, you know, good shots. I mean, Harry Kane, you know, watching him at halftime in this particular match, you know, you have to see some of the other players communicating to one another. It looked like maybe he was trying to get himself in some sort of mental zone, which never materialized. You know, Belgium were able to manufacture goals, you know, of course.
Mounier.
Yeah, I mean,
Just
you know,
shows how much they missed him in the
Yes,
last.
totally.
Eden Hazard, I mean, you know, come on.
Eden
You know,
Hazard
we-
is my favorite player.
He is a fighter, you know, he's a fighter, you know. He grew up, you know, right next to a park, you know, owning his skills with his brothers, you know, fighting, you know, all the time you saw it play out.
He's very powerful.
Yeah, it was you know, obviously you never want to be runner-up in a contest like this. This was their year. Belgium really underperformed, I think.
Yeah.
Belgium could have done better. Romelu Lukaku, maybe you could talk about this. Because one thing I noticed, his first touch, he didn't even have a real attempt on goal. It just ricocheted off his foot twice.
Yeah.
I mean, and then he was subbed in, right, obviously.
Yeah, because I think it was the approach was a little bit like, okay, we want to win this game, but it wasn't like there was that much, you know, in the semifinals, you're fighting for your life. You know, you could play in the final. In the third place game, like, okay, you win
Yeah.
third place, you come in fourth, you still lost.
That's the game of
You
the
still didn't
disappointed
go-
ones.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I think in the first half, it really looked like both of them are kind of just like going through the motions a bit. Even like Hazard just kind of looked. I think Hazard was way better in the second half too than he was in the first half. But it just. Sorry.
Kenya, you have to hold it closer.
I'm holding this as like a prop. Not talking into it, just showing off the logo. Yeah, sorry.
But in general, we saw a very surprising English team during the tournament. And when I saw the game yesterday, I thought, well done, boys. But in the end, this team has to evolve. They have to develop a little bit further. It's not enough.
Well, I mean, they knew that. They knew that coming
they need
in.
more seasoning. Like that's clear.
They're talented young players with a coach, a young coach who's also proved himself to be very capable, but they're just not there yet. So I don't think it was ridiculous that they didn't win. I don't think it was oh my goodness, England didn't make the finals. No, because nobody was expecting them to go there anyway. Yeah. They didn't play against the toughest of opponents.
They didn't play at all against a tough.
So, I mean, they did. We saw positives from them, and we saw a team that has a lot of potential moving forward. But I think it's right that they didn't get to the final. It wasn't their time yet. And, I mean, I think we'll see great things from them in the future for sure. For sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Somebody want this?
Now, our correspondents. Now we are at different locations. Live in Moscow is Emily. In the heart of everything, the Luzhniki Stadium is Oli Moody, the maestro of predictions. And in Paris, Alima Hutaki. In Zagreb, Sebastian Sam. Looks a little bit like mug shots, but they're nice and they're sort of
Well, mug only means face.
Ulrich, friends, as we are getting closer to the final, I see just 30 minutes more to go. I would say a last prediction.
Okay, I'll get the prediction
Who
board.
will win the World Cup final 2018? Croatia for the first time in their World Cup history, or France for the second time. Here are our flags, and here are the pens. Have you-
write it on the aufs Brett?
Whatever.
Ich würde das auf Brett schreiben.
Too many glasses. How many people have we expected here? Dania,
All right.
Kress.
All right.
Kress is busy in answering. Do we get any nice?
Yeah, we have some predictions we could talk about.
Yeah?
People making predictions, yes. Of scores. Who's Mike? And what's the mic situation in here? Do we need to use this hand table mic, or is this just for show?
Does-
Don't have one.
We need it.
Where's
We
the
need
microphone?
it. We need it. Dania, you need it, unfortunately.
Now we have Cress. What's going on in the comments?
Oh, we have. Well, we had the latest prediction. We see Croatia 3-1 from Mina
What?
Daniel.
Wow.
You know, but then we have earlier predictions. You know, Alexander Gay. If I'm butchering these names, I apologize. I'm sorry. 2-0 France. Croatia 5-0. I mean, come on,
5-0.
ZZ Weiss, you're tripping a little bit. I think 5-0. That's not going to happen. Croatia 2-0. So it's going back
Here's
and
one.
forth. All right.
Ryan Poth, 2-0 for France.
Yeah, 2-0 for France, right. So, and we do have numbers game, calling a 2-2 draw in the first 90 minutes. Croatia takes it 3-2 in overtime.
Lots of Croatia.
Because they've
3-0, easy for France.
easy for France, right?
That sounds like a French name.
I mean, so it's well split. It's well split. We only have one draw so far. And that's just obviously taking a page out of how Croatia's been playing so far. So that's history tends to repeat itself kind of philosophy. So
Kress, what about you? What's your prediction? Who gonna make it? Who is the world
Well, I
champion
mean-
2018?
given the fact that I could potentially play for France, I'm going to say France would win 2-0.
You could play for France.
Yeah, I mean, no, you know,
What position would you play?
if I actually had the skills to be a footballer, I'd be a goalkeeper, I think.
Goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Hey, you're tall. He's tall.
Wow.
2-0 France. Mbappe brace. That's what I'm calling. Going out there. Going out there.
So, Dania, your name is next on the board.
Oh no. All right. I'm gonna go with 1-1, and then
Extra time?
I'm gonna go because I want Croatia to win in extra time. So 1-1, and then Croatia to win in extra time. I'm sorry. I just really want them to
How
win.
much?
Even extra time? Of
Yes. Extra time is
Okay,
or penalty shootout. Then we will.
Let's say 1-1, and then 2-1 in extra time for Croatia.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, that's France.
Oh man, excuse me.
Right, this is it. We have to let me get a comment in real quick, Dania. Yeah, so we have one guy, Zen Bradley, saying every 20 years a team wins
Yes.
its first World Cup.
I'm not
Brazil,
anti-French.
Argentina, and France. Well, obviously France has,
Yes, in
they have
98,
So
yes.
Croatia would be,
The next one.
yeah. That's interesting
True.
to see if that happens. Okay, all right. So who's next?
It's me. Well, I go with Croatia, and as they were quite, I go with the same result like Dania, but I hope they're gonna make it in 90 minutes. 1-2 for Croatia.
Same.
Yes.
In 90 minutes.
In 90 minutes. I think Croatia has enough of extra time.
Okay. The best midfield, the best defense. Croatia. They're gonna win. I wanted to say 2-1, but that's kind of boring. So, but I stick to it. 2-1.
Well, the last 3 games.
I'm the only one that's thinking France is going to win this?
You're the only realistic guy here. No. Hrvatska.
Take anyone else.
Crazy.
But why France? I mean, you like American
It's not
football.
about- it's not
Those
about
guys
France.
play so physically.
It's
I mean,
about watching them play. That's the issue. I think France, I think we're watching the coming of some special talent that's going to be around for a long time, and you just have to recognize that. And I think that today will either be evident, he'll show up, like who shows up at the biggest time, This is what matters most. And I think Mbappe has kind of proven that he can do that. And I think just obviously the team itself. He's just one of many stars on that team. Croatia's been doing the dirty work, and they got there. They're a dark horse, and they're in a golden generation themselves. But I think they can just. France is just a better team, straight up.
Pogba is a guy I love to watch, I must admit.
Ulrich, guys, the game is starting in a few minutes,
Okay.
and we haven't talked to our correspondents. So, shall we go to Moscow, Ulrich?
Okay,
Let's go to Moscow.
We have a man. We have a man in Russia. He's called Oliver Moody,
What is this? The preview.
and
Yes. It's a
known
show.
for his wrong predictions. Sometimes they're right. Ollie, where are you? Oh,
Oh, I cannot hear him. Can you?
He did the song with Will Smith for the final. Will Smith
I heard that right.
Who is this guy?
this is probably not your first World Cup.
Takes over
Is
every
this the best World Cup of all time?
Ollie, we don't have a sound.
Do you hear anything? I don't hear anything.
We don't hear anything. Maybe
Ollie, we cannot hear you.
unfortunately.
Maybe we come back later.
Nicky Jam,
Ollie,
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah.
but he looks terrific though. He has the luck to go to see that final in the stadium. I want to
yes.
be there.
So do I.
But we are here at the watch along party in Berlin, the biggest watch along party.
And one big question remains,
In this
Ulrich.
room, yeah.
One big question, not actually who will win the title, but we have seen 63 games. We have seen 163 goals. Who will get the Golden Ball?
It's true. We have a video for that. Ollie by Ollie. It might.
Maybe we can. Maybe you can answer.
Depends who wins.
Depends on who wins. You think, really?
The Golden
Yeah.
Ball, the best player
The best
Yeah,
player.
the best player.
of the tournament.
Does mine work?
So far,
Yeah,
for
we
me,
even-
it's.
No, wait. We have this. We're running something now.
So far, for me, it's Eden Hazard. But we have the final.
The World Cup
and
is almost over. It's time to ask who has been the best player of the tournament.
Well, I'll tell you, it's none of these guys.
They are knocked out. It's all over.
But it could be Kylian Mbappe, the quickest player I've ever seen, and definitely the most exciting player at this World Cup.
And Mbappe! Oh, yes!
For real football fans, it's Luka Modric. It's not the speed of his feet, but the speed of his mind. And he's driven tiny Croatia to their first ever World Cup final.
Ollie, real football fans want to see goals, so it has to be Harry Kane. He has scored 6 already. Without his goals and leadership, England would have gone out early.
Him and him again!
Yeah, he scored a few penalties, but saving them is a bigger deal. Igor Akinfeev did that and made himself the hero for the hosts.
Akinfeev saves! It is Russia's party!
And what about Eden Hazard, N'Golo Kante, Philippe Coutinho, Denis Cherichev, Antoine Griezmann?
Whoever it is, it's not going to be someone from the Germany team.
Have we missed anyone?
Who do you think should win the Golden Ball? Tell us in the comments.
Comments, if you hear us, I'm very sorry for all these technical problems. We try to solve them, and
Low batteries is the problem.
Oh.
Does anyone
Luke,
here the low batteries?
very simple.
Luke Henderson
sometimes.
thinks Modric has probably been the best player overall. He's been consistent, and Croatia wouldn't have made the final without him. What about Mandzukic? I mean, geez, didn't he save the day last game?
Probably one of the best players overall for sure.
Sure.
Mandzukic?
No, Modric.
Modric.
Modric, absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Who else? What do they?
And then Luka Modric will win Ballon d'Or. No, I don't know about that.
If they win the World Cup, he should.
I think so too.
Champions
He won the-
League. He's an integral part of Real
because when was
Madrid,
the last
an
time
integral
someone
part of
won a Ballon
Croatia.
d'Or that wasn't like a goal producer?
But without him, they
Yeah, I know, but
is.
still,
he
I'm
was
saying.
the driving
Luka Modric,
force.
Zinedine Zidane,
Yeah, how long ago was it?
Cannavaro.
That's been a while.
Quite a
It's
few
been
years.
going back and forth to goal
yeah,
scoring.
the last years it was only
Ronaldo, Messi,
It just
right?
happened to have been taken over by Messi and Ronaldo.
And then Mo Salah, like, I don't know.
Okay. Now,
Do I need that?
no, you don't need it.
Okay.
I need this now. Maybe my batteries are low too.
Shall I check?
Conte and Pogba are the two players if France are the top two players if France wins, so it should be them.
Well, actually, we
People say
wanted
France,
we
yeah.
also wanted to take a look at the starting 11. Maybe we skip that and we
We're
go.
watching Will Smith right now.
Kind of.
watch
What's
Will
more
Smith,
important than Will
yes.
Smith's pregame rap?
Will Smith,
Actually, I'm
yes.
looking on the screen all the time now because I'm thinking, yeah, Will Smith is on stage.
Can we hear the?
And who is the other guy? Sorry, I don't.
Is it Nicky Jam?
Oh,
I think it's Nicky
Do we
Jam.
have to know him?
Well,
Do you know Nicky Jam?
Yeah.
What is his hit?
Oh my
I
God.
think this song.
all the Spanish vibe music that is out there right now is basically his, and
Okay, I'm too old.
it's
for that.
fantastic.
Yes, Dania. Very quickly, the starting 11.
Someone wrote in.
Ulrich.
we
I don't know
still
if that's
have
accurate.
the
Spanish
the-
singer.
Good.
Nicky Jam, Nicky Jam. Okay. It's crazy.
Starting 11.
the way of this clip. You know.
I know. We show it afterwards.
Okay.
Dania.
Oh, we got it. Okay. Yeah,
My
yeah,
brother,
Andrew
my other brother.
Barcelona. Saying what's up. Hello.
Andrew.
What's up, man?
It's Spain.
Andrew, listen. Your
Well,
sister, she
give us
will.
a prediction, right? You have to
Yes, give
his
us a prediction, and your sister, she will explain the starting 11 and the tactical.
Break the, all
Dania.
right. Oop, okay. I'm up. Going. No?
Ollie's gonna come now.
Ah, no, not right
So much confusing.
Yeah, this
things.
happens when we go live. All right. Okay. Oh, what up, guys? I did. Oh, okay. What did he say?
now. I think
He
goes
thinks.
to
Oh, it
extra
was
time.
him. That was. Oh, okay. Okay.
I think
Okay.
it goes to extra time too.
A lot of people are hopping on the extra time.
Which
bandwagon.
would be
The
which would be
bandwagon
which
now.
would be an
Question.
which would be an advantage for Croatia. I'm
What are
sure
the
about
weaknesses?
that.
This guy said here.
What are the weaknesses of both teams? What are the weaknesses of both teams?
The
We have a
weaknesses.
question.
The weaknesses.
While we're waiting on Ollie, maybe we can answer these real quick. Daniel, you're our expert.
Well, actually, I think it's pretty interesting because, for example, a lot of times in past games, Mbappe presses up really high. He goes high because obviously he wants to isolate and get 1v1. And so it was leaving kind of Pavard a little bit open. But then Croatia, they also do the same thing, but on the same side. So today they're going to be like, Perisic, he pushes up high as well. So it's on the same side. It's going to be interesting to see like what happens. You know what I mean? Because Perisic is somebody who pushes high, and Rebic is somebody who does a lot more defensive work. And Mbappe is the same thing. So Mbappe pushes a little bit higher, and Matuidi does a little bit more of the defensive work. So, because both of the sides that Croatia, so Perisic is on the left and Mbappe is on the right. So they're going to be attacking on the same side. So it'll be
But do
interesting
you
to
expect
see.
Croatia to make the game, and
That's very tough.
France will probably show the game they usually show, anti-football.
Yeah, I mean,
Anti-football?
Yeah, this
Well,
is
let me-
how
well-
Courtois called it.
Well, I missed that. Let me give a shout out. Let's take this time to
Yeah,
give a
give
shout
him a
out
shout
to one of
out.
our viewers, Dustin Regala. Shout out to Dustin Regala and Mary Beth Dolcini.
Huh?
Right, Dolcini. People just watching you. Can we get a prediction from you two, other than a request to be shouted out? Like, come on now.
Give us some predictions over there.
The weaknesses, but no, the weaknesses will cancel each other out,
they
basically,
could,
right?
because they both attack down opposite sides, so they're going to be playing against each other.
I mean,
Okay.
it'll come down to
Okay,
somebody
guys,
rising to the occasion.
we have Ollie. Hopefully this
Yay.
time with
Moody.
sound. Ollie Moody, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Matthias Nittiker.
Hi, Ollie. He's still not in the stadium. Ollie, hi. We can see you, but we can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I can hear you, Matthias. I can't hear anyone else.
Ooh, it sounds really bad. I can hear your lips moving. Ollie, how are you? How is the atmosphere at the moment in Moscow? But we don't hear him.
Well, I'm looking forward to the final, obviously, and some of the thousands of fans here. We've seen a lot of Croatia fans above all, which is always great. Of course, such a small country, and yet they've turned out in such good numbers. Not so many French fans, it has to be said. Lots of South Americans here too. It's a real international flavour. Yeah, a really good buzz, really good feeling ahead of the game, which is obviously now just a few minutes away.
Ulrich, very briefly, very quickly, what is your prediction? Who will win this final?
My prediction for this final is that France are going to win. I think France have got the better team. They've ground out the results when they've needed to, but they've also sparkled at times, especially in that game against Argentina. And they've also played much less football. You know, Croatia have been to extra time 3 times already. France have won all their games in 90 minutes. So it's a physical advantage that France has as well. I think that will help take them over the line.
Thank you very much, Ollie. You should hurry. The game is starting quite soon. Enjoy.
I will. See you later, guys. Speak to you afterwards.
Finally. Yes, great. Bye-bye.
Just in time.
What was the prediction?
I don't know, but we have one guy saying it was a first good prediction. The guy just deleted it.
The first good prediction.
Yeah. We have some questions. Okay. Shout out, please, from Germany. Okay, we have somebody deleting a lot of messages. So the prediction, what did Ollie say? You were listening. Who did he say will win?
I couldn't hear it.
Is he thinking France?
Well, I had no sound.
Matthias out there, what did Ollie say? People out there, is anyone behind the camera?
Somebody tell us what Ollie said.
Hello.
Oh, we have
He
people
said
from the
France.
Philippines.
Well,
He said
usually-
France. Luke Henderson, thank you.
Luke Henderson. Thank you.
Yeah, Luke Henderson. We have some audio issues in here.
France.
He
we
said
need
France.
your help. We
Yeah.
need some teammates, right?
And did he say the score?
Did he say the score, Luke Henderson?
Luke Henderson, please help us.
No. You need to.
Where is Luke?
Luke Henderson, there he is. He said France because...
Look.
That's right.
Great. Thank you, guys. It obviously really works.
Ollie.
So he says...
Is there still enough time for the run to the final for both teams? Can we... So let's take a look at France and how they make it to the final.
Ce soir on peut chanter. Allez les bleus, allez, allez la France, allez, résonne en nous le chant de la victoire. Rien ne vous arrêtera, faites-nous rêver les gars. Et c'est pour ça que ce soir on peut, pour ça que ce soir on peut, pour ça que ce soir on peut chanter.
Well, that was very briefly
maybe
a
that's
look
what it was.
at all 5 games of France. And I want to use this word once again because you didn't like it at all. Anti-football.
What do you mean? Why didn't I like it? What do you mean?
You should ask Courtois. He said he was complaining of the game that France is playing anti-football. Dania.
Well, Courtois is a goalkeeper, and goalkeepers, and he's from Belgium. Of course, he says France
And he has
anti-football.
just lose to France. So.
Yeah, Eden Hazard had his comments as well. So.
No, this is the wrong thing. No, are we talking about France?
Yes, we are talking about
Maybe you
France.
come here, Dania.
All right.
You're Didier Deschamps now. Please, you could tell us how are you going to play tonight?
Well, I would play like this. They started the last game like this. They started a lot of games like this, except for when Matuidi was out with cards. He provides a little bit more defensive stability. He really works a lot, very hard. But I said it in the last episode. I think it will be, Pogba and Kanté so crucial to this team. Kanté with his silent work, always there, being in the right place. It'll be, they know that their main job is to try to negate Modric and what he can do for Croatia. And I think also Perisic and Rebic on the wings. Lucas and Pavard, they're going to have their work cut out for them today, trying not to be stretched. Pavard especially, with Perisic going at him the whole game. Perisic gave Walker a difficult game. He was creating a lot of problems for England. So I think it'll be interesting to see what he can do
against Pavard and in general today against France. I mean, now Mbappe, obviously, very big threat. We know, and Croatia obviously knows that he's very, very dangerous. If he gets faced up 1v1, he's going at you, he can finish. So he's going to be very dangerous. And then, yeah, I'm very excited for this game. I'm just going to say that.
Mbappe.
Shall we also? Oh, sorry.
So what about Pogba? I mean, he was like the U20 FIFA player, and I think he plays a tremendous tournament.
Yeah.
Although I'm rooting for Croatia, but still, he is his movements.
Yeah, I mean, some people out there say that I'm anti-France, but I'm not anti-France. I love all these players, and I know they're very good players. And I especially like Pogba with the national team because he has a little bit more freedom than he does at United. So I really like how he's playing because I feel like he's been playing a very mature tournament as well. Not a lot of flash, not a lot of like craziness, but he's been doing a great job. He's been doing his defensive responsibilities and then also getting the ball forward. He looks Mbappe a lot. I've been really happy with him.
Sorry, guys, for interrupting. There's a call for you from Emily from Moscow. She wants to talk to you now.
To me?
Yes, here we.
Should we call her or is she calling us?
We shall call her.
Again, we have some technical problems out there, but they're going to be solved soon. And in between, we could still talk about Pogba. Okay, we've talked about Pogba. Griezmann, why is he doing all the corners and free kicks?
Actually,
why not Mbappe? No, where is he? No, he's doing all the free kicks and the corners.
I don't know what am I supposed to?
Okay, that's easy.
He's good at them. He puts good delivery. No.
Yes.
But actually, he said, I thought it was funny because he said he was the top scorer in the Euros, I think it was, and they ended up losing. So he was trying to maybe see what happens if he doesn't score any goals this tournament. I thought it was just funny that he said that.
Do you think Mbappe is gonna score today?
He could. I think if anyone from France is going to score, it'll be him.
Except Giroud.
Here, Giroud. You know, we have Giroud and Mandzukic, and both guys are like strikers of old-fashioned strikers.
Yeah.
Big guys we don't usually have. Like in the youth academies, we always want to have those small kids who are like very, talented.
Yeah.
But Mandzukic and Giroud,
like a hold-up striker, like a 9.
Target man.
Yeah.
Although they are very good technically.
Yeah, I mean, Mandzukic for Juventus plays on the wing sometimes.
Look who's here.
Emily.
Emily, hi.
Now we're talking to Moscow.
Emily, can you hear us? Because again, we can hear you.
No sound.
No, there's
no sound.
Take the mute.
Maybe you have to turn off the mute.
Yeah, let me
turn on the volume. Yeah. This is high-end professional TV. We know exactly what we're doing.
Can anyone hear her?
Can anyone hear
Does
Emily?
anyone?
Okay. No.
Maybe the people out there on the stream.
No, but we cannot check it double.
What was the guy who told us what Ollie predicted?
France. He predicted France. I don't think he said a score.
But the guy who helped us?
Henderson.
Luke
something.
Dear Luke Henderson, could you help us out? Did you
get him in the studio? Where is he? Bring him in.
Where are you, Luke? Please tell me. Where are you?
Okay, guys. We
Luke,
see
we have problems with the sound.
Yes. Here's your boy Mbappe.
No, but I think it should be.
Okay.
Should be able to hear.
Imagine how he's feeling right now, though.
It's loud as
Wieder.
So it's not even on mute. So I don't know what the deal is.
Hey, es geht gleich los, Leute.
Okay, Emily, she looks really unhappy. We can't hear you. I'm so sorry for that.
Modric, focus. Look at that.
Well, the game is starting in a few minutes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Sorry for Emily, we can't hear you, but maybe we take a last look at Croatia and their run to the final. Let's take a look at the starting 11 of Croatia. Dania, Ulrich, it's your turn.
Denia, Zlatko Dalic.
All right.
You are Zlatko Dalic. Hajde, as we Croatians always say.
All right. So, actually, I cheated a little bit. I saw this on the this lineup on the Croatian Federation's like Twitter website or something like that before the game. So, but it's smart because Brozovic defensive stability provides, and Rakitic in a forward position. We know that he's dangerous. Also, I think Modric has run like 63 kilometers this World Cup.
The most kilometers.
Yeah, the most out of anyone actually.
Yeah, of anyone.
Wow.
And Rebic actually has the most fouls.
Yeah,
So,
it's true.
But he puts
You know
in a lot of
You know where he plays?
defensive work.
In Frankfurt. That's the reason.
Puts in a lot of defensive work. So that's important. Today it'll be really important to put in that defensive work. And I think, Modric in this role will be very good. Mandzukic, he's also been pretty good in the air, but so has Varane. So that's also going to be a big duel between them for those balls in the box. Also, I think if Perisic can get down the wing and create trouble, that's going to be a big key. Rakitic as well. I mean, Rakitic. These people, for them, are key. He has to provide the defensive stability, and then they can provide a little more of the playmaking ability and getting forward. I think getting the balls out wide as well, trying to stretch France's defense and pull them out of position. That's key.
The question is this the best midfield of the tournament?
I mean, look at France's midfield, too. We'll see who's the best midfield of the tournament, I think.
So,
like on the paper, I think.
Guys, you are just. I know it's very important what you are explaining, but we are missing the
we're
national anthems.
Liepa Nasha.
Yes.
Here.
And you have the translations, right?
Yes, I have.
Can you sing them for us?
Yes, please.
It's already on.
We don't have any
Can we
sound.
have the sound? It's over.
It's over. It doesn't matter.
Okay,
Maybe you
Liepa
can-
Nasha, our beautiful,
It's what
our
was the French one.
homeland.
The French one, Ulrich.
It just was.
Okay, the French one is quite bloody though.
Was it? Is it?
It's nothing for kids. So
But okay, maybe the
The right-
Croatian one.
no, this is the Croatian one.
This is the Croatian one, right?
Can you sing it for us?
Hold on. I don't.
Didn't you just say you have family in Croatia? Come on.
No, I won't sing. Okay, but Liepa Nasha Domovino means like our beautiful homeland, oh so fearless and gracious, our father's ancient glory, may you be happy forever. Dear, you are our only glory. Dear, you are our only one. Dear, we love your plains. Dear, we love your mountains. And the tomatoes, the best tomatoes of the world. Drava, Sava, keep on flowing. Danube, don't lose your vigor. Deep blue sea, tell the world. It's actually very nice there. The
Those
Adria.
words
it's
that
not
you're
sitting
joking.
in
These
between.
tomatoes. There's a tomato reference.
No, there wasn't. The tomato comes from me. Excuse me for that. I didn't want to make fun of the national anthem.
Yeah,
But but it's about a lot about the nature.
Right.
And the nature in Croatia is just wonderful. And every Croatian you meet, they're going to tell you we have the best tomatoes and the best salad and the best food. Like the Italians a little bit.
Okay, Croatia. Okay, before kickoff, we want to take a last look at Croatia because the country is going crazy. They are, for the first time in their World Cup history, in the final. Here is a little clip about that. So
No, he's the VAR guy.
Let's
I don't know
go
which
to
ref.
Zagreb. We have our colleague Sebastian
They
there.
speak English,
He is
the ref.
in,
Right, that's what
I think, in the capital at the moment. I hope. Okay, no, he's not. So it doesn't matter. We will talk to him later. And anyways, the game is starting so soon. So
calls him the best defender.
Yeah, literally.
He calls himself that, right?
that's what he said at the
calls
last press.
himself that.
Yes,
True. That's little.
He calls himself that.
that's what he.
He'll be tested. It'll show the world. The world will see if it's true.
Yeah, you can show it. But he didn't
He'll be
listen
tested for sure. So what's next, Camilla? What are we doing?
We are watching the game.
We're just gonna watch the game.
Let's relax.
Okay, we
And
have
let's
to
try
see
to
if all
get-
the predictions are right or wrong, right? This is the time to see.
Oh, we can. Rakitic.
Do we want to see any of this?
Oh yeah.
I don't know if it. 458.
Because if you're logged in, we can do it from here. We can just
This
use
is
that.
mine. We can use mine. Oh wait, I think they're bringing it back.
That's because the other one.
But it won't show. Anything you do won't show.
You know that Modric comes from a village called Modrici.
Really?
Really?
Oh, he was named after his village?
No. I don't know, but it's quite often that the
Nee, wir wollen diesen Sound.
Now,
Genau.
kick off! Wow, Hildevatska!
Nein, kein Sound. It's es
France trying to
nervt.
put their pressure on real quick, but
Oh, I missed the kickoff. Do you have? Is this?
This is my
Yeah, I
iPad,
can-
but you guys can look at it from here if you want.
France got this, boys. Yeah, people saying France.
Okay. But,
Wait, where's that noise coming?
no sound. We have to watch the game without sound.
What?
No, I thought we had commentary.
Vom blauen Fernseher, verstehe, den habe ich vorhin ausgemacht.
Right, we could do that on the other TV. Hey, can we turn this on? Like, do we need to hear ourselves here? Can we, Ulrich?
What?
That's kind of. That's okay with everybody?
No, we have to turn this off, I think.
That's not coming
I
from
think the ref is from Argentina.
From?
his phone.
From his phone.
I think the
Well,
ref is from
your cell
Argentina. Who
phone.
was asking where the ref was from?
Huh? Sorry.
Yeah, the ref is from
Oh,
Argentina.
no, you got your iPad back, so...
Well, no, this is Daniel's, but we got,
Yeah.
we're up and
I
running.
got it up.
All right, yeah.
Ah,
What is this?
Ah. This is.
Pogba with the ball.
okay.
Forward, uh-oh.
Loris or Subasic, who's the better goalkeeper?
They're both very good.
Whoever wins
Well,
this match is the better one.
No, that's
Me.
just, that's
how I
You,
work.
you could say that now.
Yeah, that's too
Every time.
simple. I mean, Subasic did it really well.
Loris.
Penalty shootout. Loris.
Luke Henderson. I
Subasic
gotta
is the
watch
better
this.
one.
Loris is the best, better.
Very nice. Phew. That looks...
I hope there are no VAR awarded penalty kicks and nothing like that. It's just a straight up.
But actually, it was on this tournament. It was really, it didn't really bother me, the VAR. I mean, when I look at the Bundesliga the last season, it was just a disaster.
Yeah,
But
but
here
just
at the
to
World
see,
Cup,
now
it
it's
was
new
like a-
here. It's new in the World Cup, so that's
But
why.
it worked much better than in the Bundesliga.
Who's it? Perisic.
There you go.
Come on.
Step over.
I heard Perisic is, there are rumors about that he goes
To United?
to United because Jose Mourinho loves this player.
If
I
it
also-
makes
I
if it
always
makes
liked
Inter
him.
weaker, I'm all about that.
Why? You don't...
Not an Inter fan.
Now
Well, he once played
How did he play-
Germany for Wolfsburg, right? And Dortmund.
in Dortmund, yeah.
I loved him. I
Yeah.
loved him.
He used
But
to first he worked at the chicken farm of his father, and he wasn't that the people didn't see his talent that much. He started playing out professionally like at 17. His
Oh, yes.
His first station was France, and after that, Brugge.
And he saved this chicken farm of his dad with his first salary
Yeah.
he got. Yes, beautiful story.
Yeah, it's a
isn't
nice
it?
story.
Yes.
Who?
Perisic.
Perisic.
Ivan
Okay,
Perisic.
okay.
And also Rebic, he paid all the debts in his hometown.
Of his hometown, yeah.
Amazing, huh?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I
Good
think
boys.
most footballers come from meager
Come on.
beginnings, right?
I mean,
Yeah.
this is also the beauty of Croatia. For me, the whole country is not really. It's a poor country, and these boys, they are heroes for the
I mean-
people home there. They're
It's
like
still amazing
idols.
that 4 million people can have so many world-class players.
and not only in football. I mean, look at basketball. Look at tennis. I mean, it's
Today we have the Wimbledon final.
Nobody
Okay,
cares
it's not
about
Croatian, but Serbian. I mean, it's the same area, but
But you
they're mad about sports.
Angelique beat Serena Williams. That should make you happy, right?
Yes, Angelique Kerber. That was a good game.
Yeah. I mean, she just had a baby 10 months ago.
Literally.
No, 10.
10 months ago.
10 months ago.
Yeah.
10 months ago.
Trying to play in Wimbledon, that's crazy.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Okay, we're
really-
the first 5 minutes. What's your impressions?
Cagey.
Cagey.
I think it's gonna be a cagey game. They're not gonna want to expose themselves. Neither team's gonna want to expose themselves. So I think we're gonna see a first half that's pretty
No goals in the first half. First half.
not boring, but like a tactical matchup. Just feeling out the other team without trying to give away too much yourself.
Oh, there's Umtiti. No, is it? Umtiti
Croatia's
has.
keeping a really high line as well.
Did you see the press conference with Umtiti? The press officer of France said, "Paul, here's Paul Umtiti."
Oh my God.
And the guy was going out.
Send him home.
Okay.
Now we can talk to Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Where is he?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Sebastian, we can hear you.
but we cannot see you.
But we cannot see you. Where are you and how are you and what is going on in Zagreb?
I am in Zagreb and it's absolute madness. There is some 20,000 people on the central square here, all hoping that Croatia win their first ever World Cup title.
So madness, what does it mean? How many people are there? I didn't get the number.
I would say it's like some 20,000, 25,000. It's like, we've been here for the semifinals and it's like 5 times more people actually. And it's full, it's packed, and it's just crazy.
So
where's the rest?
Sebastian,
Probably in Russia.
Sebastian, you know the country and the people so well. What does it mean to them that they are in the final now?
It means actually everything for them. It means the birth of their first child, a wedding, their birthday, Christmas, and New Year all at the same time. If you walk through the streets of Zagreb at the moment, you can hear Australian English, American English, German, Croatians from all over the world actually came here to be part of this historic moment for them.
So, Sebastian, thank you so much and enjoy, and we will talk to you later.
Sure, enjoy the game, guys.
Yes, bye-bye. Unfortunately, we didn't see him in the 20.
No, but he sounded nice. He looks very good.
And I missed the first chance. What is it? What was
No, it was.
And we're listening to Wimbledon. Can we change that frequency to?
Do we have to hear
game?
Wimbledon?
Yes. Would you like to listen to the German?
No, there was English before, I thought.
That should be English.
This is tennis. This is Wimbledon.
Why
This is
Wimbledon?
Wimbledon. Yes.
Why?
We're listening to Wimbledon.
This would be
Wow,
the first
this
goal.
is
We
really
gotta call.
tough.
People thinking this would be the first
All
goal
right.
off the corner. So let's see if it.
Yes. Okay. I don't know how it works. I'm very sorry.
Mach's einfach.
I don't. And now, get up. Oh. Set pieces is not
Then, yeah.
really Croatia's quality, I think. How many? I mean,
I think they're pretty good on set pieces. I mean, they're not like England, but
no, they had only. Ooh, they. I guess just 3 of their 12 goals or something like that.
they're better in open play for sure.
Yes.
But
Who is England?
Croatia.
Croatia.
Who's playing?
There he is, foul.
Good, Rebic. That's he can do that.
Okay.
You showed me this video from your hometown.
Video,
She's from Canada, and in Canada, there's a huge Croatian community. Can you show that video?
I gotta find it on my friend's Instagram.
Not only in Canada, by the way. I got it.
All over the world.
All
You know,
over the world. I got a message from my sister in Stuttgart.
yeah.
And she told me, here is
They
little
want it with
Croatia,
sound
I
or
found
not?
out.
No. The Croatian jerseys in Berlin are sold out.
No.
Yeah, they are. You cannot. Here,
That's why I couldn't get
Philip?
a flag, actually.
He doesn't know where to show.
Do people watch or talk to us?
No, I feel bad for England.
Oh.
England will be back.
Nobody's
They'll be
like,
back.
Thank God for them.
England will be back. Yeah,
Now,
in 10 years. And Germany will be back. By the way, Germany is
on
still
Modric.
World Cup. Has still the World Cup.
at least for 90 minutes.
Strinic. What about Strinic? Where? You know, this Strinic guy. Is he of your interest, Dania? Strinic?
Yeah, I mean, I think every player, which is so important, every player has their role to play. And, like, you can't just focus on only Modric, because if someone here drops the ball, then football is played with 11 players on the field. So every single player has their role, and every single player is important to this game. Especially it's the final of the World Cup. So.
I mean, no one thought that this team would go to the finals.
People
I
did.
think a lot of people thought that.
They call them a dark horse.
Yeah?
Because it's the best team they've had in like 20 years.
This team,
Absolutely.
Like, this team is ridiculous.
I liked them from the beginning. When I saw the first game, I was so impressed. The second game,
Hold on.
then the game,
Hold on.
and then the game against Argentina. Wow, that was really 3 goals. Very beautiful.
This is the big, how do you say, revanche?
Yeah, speaking of, feeling bad for your country if they lost, Luke, Henderson also said he doesn't feel bad for England having lost. They beat the teams that are better than, and they lose to the teams that, they lost to the teams they weren't. He did predict England versus Germany 2022 World Cup.
Okay.
Of course you like that, right?
I don't, a little bit.
The way Russia looked, we have to give Qatar a chance, a fighting chance.
You never know.
It could have ended differently, and Russia could have,
The next World Cup is going to be in wintertime.
Yeah, November to December. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't like
And
that. I don't like that
maybe
at all.
with 48 teams.
I also don't
This
know
is
if I
what
like
they're
that either.
discussing at the moment. What a disaster. Nobody wants to see 48 teams at the World Cup.
No, the domestic leagues also have to take a break.
I'm sure the countries that weren't there would want to be there. Like, what do you mean? Any country that you look at the countries that this was their debut World Cup. I mean,
I know
Iceland and
everybody
so forth.
loves these stories about these tiny countries who make it to the World Cup, like Panama, for instance. And I agree, it was a very special moment when Panama scored their first goal in this tournament. But honestly, Chris, we saw lots of really average
Yeah, I mean,
games.
of course you're going to. I mean, some teams are way more developed than others. I mean, of course.
That's why a lot of teams sit back and play defensively.
Michael?
Here is our, maybe the biggest Croatian fan outside the U.S.
Oh, God, look who just...
Thanks for showing up.
Typical De Silva.
We have the Queen.
What happened to you?
Here's the Queen. Here's the Queen, and here is Michael da Silva. Hello.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
Michael,
Hi.
you need a chair, right?
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
4th place finisher of this year's World Cup.
You want to sit?
Congratulations.
Prestigious position.
Here's your chair. We have to turn it around.
Wait, did you watch the first minutes?
Yeah, I've been watching in the production room.
Yeah.
I think you were right when you said cagey.
Cagey.
Yeah.
Super cagey.
Yeah.
Want to come over here?
It is a little bit weird watching a game without sound, but we have some sound problems. That's why you are holding a microphone.
We saw some good defending from Mbappe just then.
Yeah.
You don't associate him
It's a
with
lot
that.
of ball. I mean, I thought this ball possession football is over, but here.
What do you mean? The ball possession football is over.
US. What?
You know, that's this
What did you say?
football
That Germany played?
Spain played and Germany played. That is over. But
It sounds like Wimbledon.
Who will net?
I try to find out. No, I don't know how it works. Ulrich, maybe you are more talented than me.
no.
Will we see a goal in the first half, Michael? What do you think? Who and which team will we see it from?
I like-
we didn't even get
I
a
like the
prediction
look-
from you. Who's
40.
your-
I like the look of
Here we go.
Croatia so far, I must say.
Rebic. Nee, Perisic,
He's
oder?
in. He's in.
I just want to
Hold on.
talk to.
Oh.
Final
I just
delivery.
Matthew,
It's becoming more open, actually.
Croatia's not sitting.
Again,
Croatia's
yeah.
not defending. They're pushing France back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
the way to go. Croatia,
okay,
come on.
just to continue our discussion we had before, we talked about 48 teams in the World Cup, and I don't like the idea.
It's a terrible, terrible idea.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And we know why Infantino wants it. But Matthew Gualberto, he wrote 48 teams in World Cup, big chances for Asian and African teams. Well, Matthew, what was it? Semifinals, quarterfinals? No. At the end, we had only European teams. Sorry.
Oh, what
It's so hard in
that
here.
sounds a little biased. Let me take that back.
Yeah, there were
American.
no
injury.
non-European
Hey, look.
teams
In the,
quarterfinals.
semifinals. In the semifinals.
And the quarters,
If a big
right?
powerful-
Oh no, Uruguay were there.
Yeah. So
It only takes time to
Yeah.
develop. I mean, you only need a core of great talent at the right time. You become competitive.
It's a lot easier.
You don't
said
necessarily
than
need.
done, though.
Yeah, it's a lot
You
of
gotta
luck.
put
You know,
a
and
lot
timing.
of money investment, redo the youth systems.
It's years in the making.
Youth is important.
Yeah.
It's like the Belgian story. They started this run 20 years ago with the development, changing the system from the youth level to build this Belgium team to what they are now.
And Germany too.
20 years.
But having said that, like look at Croatia. They last got this far in a World Cup in '98. They got to the semis. Since then, 2002 out in the group stage. 2006 out in the group stage. 2010 didn't even
Not
qualify.
even there, yeah.
And the last time around, 2014 out in the group stage again. I think there's a case to be made that sometimes the stars just align.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
But what's the miracle? I say it's Zlatko Dalic.
Yeah, absolutely.
He is the coach of the tournament.
Without
is it
doubt.
Zlatko Dalic or is
100%.
it Didier Deschamps? What do you think? Dalic? Why?
I think people will like. A lot of people think that Deschamps, they don't like his style of play, the way he makes France play. Whoa, wait.
Hold on.
Oh.
Out.
They're getting a little physical.
Good defending, Croatia.
I mean,
That's
that
what
was
they do.
Vida. He looks like a bouncer, but he's a very solid defense.
like
Probably better.
It looks like
It's
the
better,
momentum
better.
has shifted. This feels.
Oh, where's your brother?
opportunity
Matteo.
created.
Matteo.
Oh no! I think he maybe.
Why not? No. Yes. Yes. Matteo. Matteo.
Croatia.
Gonna
We
lie
have a
on the
brother
ground
is here. Maybe he could come if he likes. If not, don't worry. He could sit here. I would sit down.
Gonna lie on the ground.
Croatia might rack up the
Oh.
yellow cards in
Yeah.
this game if they're not careful.
They had the most fouls in,
is that
in
so?
this tournament.
Okay.
Starting
Now-
with that
Rebic
bloody
is the
nose.
player who has the most fouls.
Nigeria.
That's a very good old
Free kick
Croatian
for
tradition.
France.
Very physical, right?
Very physical.
Okay. Free
It's a
kick.
war,
in a
literally, on
similar-
the pitch for them, man.
You know, as George always said, football is nothing but war minus weapons, minus the shooting.
Yeah, the goals.
I always say, World Cup is better than World War.
Let's not go down that route.
Yeah. it's-
Oh! Offside.
Ah.
No, it's a goal.
Already.
Did that go straight in?
No, bounce, ricochet off. Who was it?
Wow.
Already.
I love how Griezmann's claiming that.
Don't worry,
It
they will
doesn't
come
matter.
back.
Yes,
Yeah.
because
Oh,
they
wait.
always do.
And the only person that picked France in the room was me so far? Oh, you too?
But you know,
It's the 18th minute.
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, is he offside?
Is he?
He's offside.
Is it an own
Was it an
goal?
own
We
goal?
get a VAR review here.
Wait a minute.
Actually, that's the perfect situation for Croatia.
Oh, yeah,
an
came
own
off the own goal.
Own goal. Who's that?
It's the tournament of the own goals.
Yeah, so it's,
The 12th own goal.
well, we
Yes,
said
it
he
looks
was
like
good in the air.
Vida.
I think
No, it was Mandzukic.
We said he was good in
We
the
said
air.
he was good in the air.
Shit.
Oh, that's so
Although
bad.
Griezmann might get that because
18th minute.
it might have been going straight in.
1-0 for
He's like, yeah, what can you
fans.
couldn't do anything about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unlucky. That's
Mandzukic.
Yeah.
Mandzukic of all.
Oh,
But-
what
but
about
Croatia-
Paris?
fight
I
back,
still
so
want
it's
your
not like-
prediction.
What did I say last time?
I don't know.
I said France would win.
The World Cup.
I don't think I gave you a score though.
Yeah.
It's easier when it's 1-0.
Anyways, do we have pictures from Paris right now? Can we go to Paris? Hey, anyone out there? Can you hear me?
I think 2-1 to France.
No.
It
No.
could go
Okay,
to
well-
extra time though. I feel like Croatia are gonna fight back.
Yeah, they're gonna
somebody
come back.
commented on the last video, and they're like, "I feel bad for France if they go up first." Somebody commented on it. So.
Did my,
Somebody commented on last video. They're like, "If France goes up or takes the lead first, I feel bad for them."
It's a very clever comment. Thank you very much.
Did we get a prediction from Ollie, by the way?
Ollie,
Anthony
yes,
gave a score,
he
but he said
said
France.
but we couldn't hear the score. We had some
okay.
technical problems. You can't imagine. It was a pure mess.
Actually, it was a
I
disaster.
can't imagine. Because
And
Ollie,
then one guy didn't show up. I don't know why.
Yeah, where was he?
who's this guy?
He's a guy with the cap.
Ollie and I have been predicting the same, like for quite a while, and both getting it wrong, like all the time. We both said it would be a Belgium-England final for a start.
That's not biased at all.
So
you
don't
guys
listen
are not
to us.
biased.
If I say France, Croatia will win.
Hold on. It was
well,
Mario
Well, it was an
Mandzukic.
own goal from Mandzukic, right? And
Modric now.
There's a long,
now-
long
Hold
way
on,
to go.
there's a free kick now.
Free kick to
Modric.
Croatia.
Modric comes, by the way, from a village called Modrici.
Oh, that's so poetic.
Yeah, but then he had to leave that quite early at 6 years old. Hold on.
Oh, chance for Croatia.
who was it? Vida, yeah.
Vida.
It was the bouncer.
What a haircut.
It's impressive.
The haircut?
He looks like a
In a
bouncer.
bad way.
He looks like like
He looks like
one
what?
of those bomber. He's a guy who's who wears a
Yeah.
black bomber jacket with the furry collar.
It's not so
Yeah.
bad.
It looks like he doesn't take any.
No, I mean, it's. No, we shouldn't talk about haircuts.
Let's not talk about it.
No, we don't talk about haircuts.
Actually,
I mean, any haircut
You know,
they have
have you-
anyway
have you
becomes
seen
a trend anyway.
have you seen?
There is no such thing as a bad haircut if you're playing in the World Cup.
Is there some water in the room?
Someone will emulate the
If you
haircut.
score the winning goal, you can have your hair
Yeah.
however you like.
I mean, Perisic. He has the quite a.
The checkerboard hairstyle. Perisic, you're talking about that one?
Yeah.
The checkerboard fade he had. That was cool.
But he used to have a very nice haircut.
It is extremely hot.
Yeah, I mean, do we agree unanimously that Griezmann's free kick would have gone in regardless of Mandzukic?
We have to see it from another angle, I think.
You don't know?
But
Do we have the technology to get? Can we get another angle? on
I
that,
like
please?
how Griezmann celebrated as if it was his goal.
Obviously.
They always do.
We
That's
should,
almost
yeah, we
like
shouldn't read too much into that.
reflex or something. They always celebrate.
It's the striker's instinct, I guess. You know about
If you
that.
celebrate, the ref will give it to you.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God, Mr. Speedy Mbappe.
Tackle.
Yeah, well, very.
But here, Rakitic.
He's faster than Usain Bolt.
Some people
In a certain sprint, they're
Yes.
comparing.
compare Rakitic with Zinedine Zidane.
The thing I worry about for Croatia is that the more they push forward, the more exposed they'll be at the back. And they're quite slow as well at the back. I think Mbappe could really do some damage.
Yeah.
Mbappe can do anywhere he can do
Of
damage.
course, but the Croatia defence are not the quickest.
I think Croatians, though, have been dictating this game right now.
True.
I mean, I'd like to see if the goal changes the momentum a little bit. But until the goal,
The goal came a little bit, not out of the blue, but
Yeah.
a little bit
Came out
against
of the blue.
Yeah.
against
It was
the
But
a
it
ball
wasn't like
goal.
against England. The goal also
Okay,
came
Modric.
out of the blue
Free
a little
kick?
bit and- Come on! Sorry.
That was a pretty.
That was a good chance for.
Look at you playing a little defense.
The defense is good.
yeah.
as I said, they are not really set pieces.
Oh, come on. That was definitely not gonna.
But at least they are pushy.
You know, Rakitic might come back to the Bundesliga.
To Schalke?
No, Bayern Munich. Nico Kovac called him.
Wife, though, no?
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
Spanish wife, I think. His wife's Spanish and so are his kids, no?
He is, but
gotta
Nico
be
Kovac is supposed has called him. First, Nico Kovac called Modric, but Luka Modric said, no, I'm going to stay in Madrid. And then
Why
he
would
called
Barcelona want to get rid of Rakitic?
Literally.
For 80 million?
For
80 million?
Okay, money talks, but
Yeah, money.
He's so versatile. He can play
Absolutely.
anywhere. I think he's a great player.
I mean, he doesn't play in a spectacular way, but he's in his mind.
He's like whatever you need him to be. He'll play defensive midfield. He'll play attacking midfield. He can even play on the wing. Like for Sevilla as well. He was, I think the season he left Sevilla, he had 15 goals and 17 assists. Or 17 goals and 15 assists. But he was so important.
Yeah, he's one of the most valuable players.
Exactly.
I
can't see. I mean, if Bayern want him, they would have to pay a lot.
I mean, those are just rumors, of course, but we love rumors.
And then someone coming. Why would you? Yeah, someone coming, leaving a certain league coming here.
Like, what's the point of going to Bayern?
Because he is a buddy of Kovac.
Yeah, but they're going to win the league with how many points did they win the league with?
Yeah,
but no, the Bayern wants to win the Champions League.
Yeah,
that's
difficult.
But they won't.
So
we have a question
and they invested all that money
about one of the players here involving his speed, Mbappe. Who do you think is faster, Mbappe, Gareth Bale, or Aubameyang?
So you put them on the line with Usain Bolt and see who wins that race?
Aubameyang was the fastest player of the Bundesliga.
Who's the fastest? Who do you think has the best pace?
Bale, Aubameyang, and who's the first one?
Mbappe. I think Aubameyang.
I think
No,
Mbappe.
that's Wimbledon.
Really?
Mbappe's really fast.
Mbappe?
Really
Yeah, I
fast.
think so.
Aubameyang was the fastest player of the Bundesliga.
Really?
Thank you, Luke. Thank you, Luke Henderson.
Did he give the answer
again?
Aubameyang is fastest according to FIFA.
That's what I said.
Wow.
Yeah, but they also
I'm
said
2 for 2 right now.
FIFA also said that Harry Kane was the heaviest. By the way,
True.
Because he has the biggest
that was
head,
wrong.
'cause he has
Harry
a huge
Kane.
head.
And that was
Have you
wrong.
seen Lukaku?
Yeah, the
Lukaku's
heaviest.
I thought Umtiti, he looks so heavy.
I think there's quite a few players that are heavier than Harry Kane.
Yeah. So what's the diet plan of Harry Kane now? Oh, excuse me, Michael. that
Fish and
is-
chips, of course. Come on.
You need
Yeah, I
some
do,
fresh air.
dying.
Yeah, it's
quite hot here.
I guess the AC.
Yes.
Can we just turn it on?
Now 27 minutes. What do you think about the game? It's still cagey?
I like that Croatia are not sitting back. They're not hiding.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming
like
back.
that
They're
too.
coming back.
Quite possibly.
We know that they
always
can
do.
come back. They've
Yeah.
displayed that they are
showed
more
it-
than capable of
They
coming
showed
back.
it 3 times
Yeah, as long as they don't get a 2-0.
in the kickoff.
Yes.
Will we see another goal?
Foul.
No call. No
I
call.
get
Ref.
that's
Kante, of
Kante, his
course.
first foul, ever.
His first foul ever?
No, I'm joking. But he's just such a modest boy. That's why I said so.
What do you mean, a modest boy? He drives a small car? Or what,
He's a small man.
You know. Yes.
Actually, I don't know which car he's driving.
He got that's big. He just got booked. Kante got booked.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to play the rest of the game a little more cautiously.
Yeah.
Because if he gets sent off, that's
Yeah.
huge.
You mean that was a clever
Did you know
move from
that?
Croatia?
Did you know that France have never lost a game where Pogba and Kante have both started?
Really?
Come on.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Kante. Is that
A
true?
goal
Where
is
did
in the
you
air.
get
I
that
can
from?
smell it.
Mickey Mouse?
I can't reveal
Huh?
my sources.
Come on!
Oh, Croatia on the attack
Come on,
here.
Come on, Perisic!
Perisic. Oh, what a goal!
Perisic.
Wow. Wow.
Yes!
We've got a game now, folks. We have a game.
Oh, I really would like to see Zagreb now. What is about Zagreb?
Come on!
Send us in.
Show us Zagreb! Yes!
Oh my God, that's a finish though.
Do we have Zagreb? Sebastian!
That was
Look at the finish.
That was a beautiful goal.
And it was planned. This
You
I don't
there?
think all of this was
Free
planned.
kick was
trained
planned. Not all
Oh,
of this. yes.
Perisic, Coca. That's his
Good stuff.
nickname.
That's good right
Win.
there. Takes a
It's
nice
possible.
touch, sets
It's
it up.
more than
The
possible.
chicken farmer.
Just smashes
Ah,
it.
that's an
Okay.
amazing finish.
Guys, we have
Maybe-
pictures from.
That's a oh,
We don't have
what a
pictures.
finish.
What a nice goal.
Yeah,
We-
quality touch, great finishes.
Okay.
Perisic.
It's already
He
more
was the man-
exciting than
he
the
wa-
last World Cup final, by the way.
What another fun fact? What?
Already more exciting than the last World Cup final, I would say.
True.
I didn't think that would go down well in a room full of Germans.
Wow. Yeah, now we got a game.
Aha!
Oh, so Camilla, you.
Emily. Yes. Finally, we can hear you. How are you? How is Moscow doing? Great. Hello. How are you? How is it? Why do the people are on the street? Are they don't they watch the game?
Well, you have to understand that this is also an amazing atmosphere here on Red Square. It's really a special thing because you can't see at the moment because you're looking at this beautiful view. But if I slowly turn around,
amazing,
you can see that there's a football park behind me. Maybe you can see that.
We can see everything.
People are playing soccer.
No.
there.
Oh,
And then
offside.
people are actually kicking a ball around as well, having a kickabout on Red Square. And that's really something unusual.
Yeah, he was
If you
off.
live here. People usually do not play football here on Red Square.
So great. Thank you and enjoy. Watch the game. And it's, by the way, 1-1.
Ah, okay.
What's your prediction?
What is your prediction?
I think France will win.
Okay, go home.
How much? And the score, please.
We need
and what's your score, Emily?
I love France.
What's your
Sorry?
score? Please repeat your score. What's the final score?
2-1.
2-1. She said 2-1.
That's what I said. Good choice.
Everyone said 2-1.
I do know about Russia, but I don't know very much about football. So but often the people who know the least about football predict the best. So.
Oh, okay. So thanks a lot and talk to you later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Ciao.
What happened in the meantime? Nothing.
I think this is yours, right?
Thank you.
Okay, I would reenact the 1-0 by Perisic. It was something like with the left or right?
Took
No,
it-
the left.
The left foot.
Yeah.
He took his touch out and then smashed.
It was really nice.
Very nice shot.
He was so calm too because he was in the box there.
Yeah.
How many people were on him?
Yeah.
Well, not on him, but
You mean was a bad defense by the?
no, it was just great.
They should have got the
great
ball away
skill.
sooner, though. It shouldn't have even
I
got
mean,
to
you can
Perisic.
say that at every goal, you know, that the defense is
You can
somehow
definitely
bad.
say it on this goal.
I'm an attacker, so I'm gonna say I'm looking at Perisic. I like that he was calm. He took his touch
Yeah,
away,
definitely.
set himself up, and
100%.
then just smashed it into the far corner. No chance there.
Okay, what we can
the
say
finish
now,
was outstanding.
the first half has 2 goals. That is quite unusual for a final.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know,
But the game really started to open up now. So
it's good for the game.
yeah.
Equalizer, it's open now. Hirbaska! What's in the comments?
What's in the comments? Composure, calmness, and focus.
What does that mean? It's
finish, the finish.
Is it be, some more composure of us?
The finish. The
finish.
Will
Focus.
there be a deadlock into the break? Or will someone break it? Uh-oh. Croatia with the ball.
Yeah.
Nobody in the box.
Perisic.
There we are.
Did I tell you that? Perisic is connected with Chelsea. No, Manchester United.
Yeah,
Man
yeah.
United.
He's been linked with United for a couple of seasons.
For a couple of seasons?
Yeah, Mourinho.
Last year too, for
yeah,
sure.
Mourinho wanted to sign him last year. I remember that.
But that
Yeah,
didn't happen. I mean,
guess-
they have so much money.
Yeah.
And Inter Milan, the Italians need it.
Inter is
Well-
he's a key player for Inter.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's a big player for Inter.
Yeah, they're not going to
Down
give him
that
away
line.
too easily, I
No,
think.
definitely not.
But he's one of these players that plays a lot better for his country generally than his club.
Do you follow CDI like that? Like he was.
A little bit.
Okay, we have here a difficult situation.
Yeah, I'm like dying right now.
Oven.
This is a corner.
in here. So what are
Again,
we both now
Griezmann.
doing comments, Camilla, or what are we doing? How
No,
are we
but-
doing the comments now?
You do. I just and it's not working.
Isn't it unusual
That's
that a
what
striker
happened before.
does
It was
kicks the
paused.
corners?
Couldn't play it.
Oh.
Oh, sorry.
Are they calling for handball?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure we'll see
Okay,
on the
it's not.
replay. I couldn't tell from
They're
the
claiming
shot.
handball, the French.
They're saying it was. I didn't
Yes,
see it though. Did you
France
see
will
it?
score.
I didn't see a handball, but maybe there was.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Kind of.
But the hand has to be in an unnatural position.
He's moving it
No,
down
it
to the
wasn't.
ball.
It depends on
Yes,
the,
that was a clear handball.
it depends
His
how the
hand went
ref.
from- look-
Oh, no. That
Wait a
was not
minute.
a handball.
After
No.
watching that man just score that goal, you don't
No,
think
no,
he's
no.
capable of dropping his
That
hand
was a
to the
natural,
ball?
natural
Did you
way
see-
of moving.
Yeah, but they're
That is
thinking
not a
about-
Did you
handball.
see this hand was just like?
Look, I don't know. That,
He was not doing like this.
That's tricky.
that looked deliberate to me.
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
They'll have
You
to
know,
VAR
if
They'll have to look.
it does something like that, we had this
They
in
have to
which game?
decide
did
if
we
it's in an unnatural.
Thank
Oh,
you.
he's checking it.
Yeah.
Natural position.
We'll see what the call is.
Checking
Like,
it.
was it a part of the jump? When you come down, if you jump and your hands go up, your hands are obviously going to come down.
We have people calling for please
now
no
we have this-
VAR. So what do you think out there? What will the final call be? Will it be a handball?
I think if they
Or not?
VAR it, they might give it a PK.
No, it's not going to be a handball.
I don't think it will be.
You have to look at it 100%.
You know that we never had. This is the tournament with the most penalties.
Because there's VAR now.
Yeah.
Because refs before, if it was a questionable call.
I think he's trying to bring his hand down.
That's what it
I
looks
think
like.
he's trying to bring it down too.
Well,
But
and I
what
think
are
he
they
saw
gonna
the
say?
ball.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the
That's
doubt.
the issue. The ball was coming in his direction.
It's not a handball.
I think they'll call it one.
It touched his hand.
Come on,
obviously.
say no, no
They called
handball.
it in the group stage. They call the worst hand. They've already called.
No,
it.
handball. Questionable handball.
That isn't. No. It's not so easy.
Because his hand goes
This
from
is-
naturally high to down.
This is a
not so
crucial.
easy.
That's
crucial
coincidence. Oh,
Just say no.
I
No,
think
it's
he's gonna
not so
give
easy.
It, I
Yeah, I
he
think
might
he'll
it
give it to
PK.
him.
Huh? It's going to be a
I
penalty.
think he might give it.
I don't.
Oh. Okay. And?
Yeah.
Yes.
Given a penalty.
Yeah.
Oh.
Come on, Sebastian.
But that was.
Now the question is, will they convert?
What?
Will they convert the
He's gonna
penalty?
take it.
It's going to be Griezmann.
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 You were talking about goalkeeping.
Zubasic.
Yeah, come
gonna-
on.
he's
do it
he's
again.
good at penalties.
Yes, he is.
He is.
We have a lot of people out there thinking that was a wrong decision.
Zubasic.
I think in a game like this, you have to, you know,
I don't think that's.
I
a
think it's
penalty.
a risk.
If you give a penalty every
Monsieur
single time
Macron.
the ball hits
Yeah.
someone's
I
hand.
think if it wasn't his hand going from top to bottom,
I
you
mean,
don't give it.
I'm a football romantic, a bit of a traditionalist, but I think VAR.
You don't like
I
the
think it's
VAR?
ruining football. I do.
What is ruining the football?
Only when it
VAR.
gives,
VAR.
only when
Well,
it takes
it
away
ruined
that
the
goal.
Bundesliga for
Like your hand
sure.
of God. Like, come on, man.
It made some say that it made Serie A more interesting though, because
I mean,
Juventus didn't get all the calls that they.
It's a job machine, though.
it
You know,
adds-
there are many more jobs created. It's it's good for the economy.
Right.
It's true.
Fans can actually take a part.
Wait, do we
I mean,
think,
there's like
ask
8
ask
guys.
them, do they think he's gonna score or miss?
There's
Yeah,
like,
right, yeah. Will
won't miss. No,
Griezmann
he won't
convert
miss.
this penalty?
Does he score or
He
does
looks
he
pretty
miss?
focused up there.
Quick
Uh-oh, the nerves are coming.
Sebastian.
Yeah.
Come on.
When was the last time?
Griezmann always looks like he's crying in a second. You know, he's always like
does
He looks
his has
extra
watery
nervous
eyes.
He
right
lives
now.
quite down.
He looks
at the
like
moment.
Jared
Extra
Leto or
nervous.
something.
But
But
look,
depressed.
Doesn't he look like Jared Leto or
I
something?
gotta look at him again. I never.
well, there we go. 5. He scored all 5 of his penalties for France.
There's always a time to miss though. Let's
What?
see. I like Griezmann though, so
Yeah, of course he's a gentleman. he's good
I
looking.
liked him in this tournament very much.
But Subasic is
The years before.
a hell of a.
Well,
I think he's
I'm
gonna
gonna call
score.
miss.
I think he's going to miss.
I'm gonna call
What?
miss too.
You think he missed? No
he's
block.
gonna make
I
it.
think
Come on,
I think Sebastian is going to
It will be
save it.
saved.
Come for Sebastian.
Matthew
Come on.
Gualberto. Oh!
Oh.
Take that left foot
Look at
strike. Take that left foot
What is
strike.
this?
2-1.
It's something
38
from, like, a
minutes.
game.
2-1.
What is this?
It's a celebration from like a.
What was the celebration?
It's
Can you
only from a
reenact that? I
game.
didn't see it.
Oh, is this-
Now we have.
What is that? Some kind of...
It's from a game called
What,
like,
what
Fortnite
is
or
this?
Oh, my son plays this.
Really?
Yeah, and I
It's
can't
from
even.
Bad
I can't even
Egg.
watch that stuff.
Somebody
Is it
told
a
me that. I
surfer
have no
thing?
idea.
So when I look at our prediction
They have all these
wall-
dances from Fortnite, though. He was showing me.
Well, you are out already.
Well,
I'm wrong already. Sorry.
I'm hoping for a quiet second
my
half.
result would be correct.
Yeah.
No, Emily is.
Unless there's a miracle.
2-1 for
unless
France,
there's,
you
you know.
said.
When was the last time we had 3 first half goals in the World Cup final?
I'm
a
sure
long
you
time
know.
ago. The last 3 World Cups have gone to extra time, so.
Big Jock knew he
2006.
knew.
Okay, and maybe you can ask
Said the
Luke
exact
Henderson.
same thing you did.
Yeah, literally.
98.
Luke Henderson. What does Luke Henderson say?
Luke Henderson.
I can
When
check.
was the
my
last time
football
3
Bible,
goals
shall I?
have
He's
been
the
scored?
stat man.
98, no.
In a World Cup
94,
first
no.
half.
90,
where
no.
is he? That info stat.
86? What happened in 86?
You're asking me to come on.
Germany,
man.
Argentina. Yeah, it could
I was
have been
watching
that.
the World Series. The A's won the World Series, I think, in '86.
It could. I think it might have been that.
Maybe.
Someone let us know. Someone Google it, please.
What,
Henderson's
I
our
can
boy.
check it.
The
Come
last
on,
time
yes.
we had 3 goals. 1998, Luke Henderson says.
No, that's wrong. It was 2-0 in the first
Okay,
half to
that was-
France, and
you
they
just-
scored the third in the second half.
You just missed a very good chance.
Luke Henderson, we need 3 goals in the
Believe it.
first half.
You're wrong, Luke Henderson.
Not in the whole game, in the first
Okay,
half.
wait. I'll check.
Thanks.
I think it was 86, but I'm not
first
sure.
half. Yeah, he's on it. He's on it right now.
No, I can't. I didn't bring my
1998,
football Bible.
France, Brazil, 3-0.
Uh-oh, here he is.
I don't think that's.
Oh, finally, we have
Ooh.
sound. Oh.
Good stuff.
Just yeah.
It's better with sound. You can,
Quite a
you
few
can
yellow
put it up.
cards for France already.
2-1. We have 5 minutes to go.
It's been a great half.
Yeah, it has. You think of the hopefully the second half.
It's like a
Yes,
like
I
a
had
whole
Yeah,
match.
a snooze fest.
Yeah.
What a fest!
Snooze fest. You never heard that?
No, snooze.
Snooze.
Every morning there's a snooze fest.
Okay, wrong, Michael. It was.
Wrong, Michael. Yeah, I think you want to read this? I think I'm good.
Michael.
When was it?
Sorry.
He said
No,
it was
it's fine.
only 1-0 at halftime in 86.
What?
That's cool. So
He-
when
he
was
said
it
that?
then?
So when was that? Somebody said 98, France, Brazil, 3-0, but
74.
1974,
74.
I think you have to go back quite a long time.
74. What? I
Gerd
don't even know
Müller
who was in
scored.
the final in 74.
74.
Michael, we have to go
Germany,
check it.
Holland,
74.
Netherlands.
Vetting your skills. there.
No, I said maybe.
Netherlands.
I never said definitely. all right?
Netherlands, West Germany.
Yeah. Beckenbauer,
I was
Bomber,
speculating, my friend.
and Johan Cruyff, probably the best Dutch football player of all times. A great final.
Ooh.
Ooh.
But this could be a penalty. No. Where was that? It wasn't probably in the box.
Netherlands, West Germany. We have.
We've got 2 screens now, and I'm not sure
Actually,
which
nine-
one's ahead.
The big one
ZDF.
is ahead.
the big-
This one's ahead. Okay.
I
But it looks like
I don't
2-1
think
at
another team
halftime.
will be right. I don't
Yeah.
see, unless this is going to be a counter real quick.
I mean, I don't think Croatia are going to want to risk too much before halftime.
Croatia's looking to
Of
take this
course,
game
they
to
have
extra
to.
time, I guess.
They don't. I mean,
Well-
They don't look like they're sitting back. They look like they're trying to win the
Yes.
game.
of course, but to go down 3-1 at halftime, that's a lot worse.
It's a little shove there. A little shove.
Yeah.
Just a little.
I mean, it really. I'm surprised at the level of physicality, like from Lovren especially. I think I'm
Lovren was like punching people in the last game.
Yeah, I love
I'm
him.
expecting to see more,
Vida. He doesn't look. Come on.
Good ball. Oh.
Not bad.
Oy.
Oh! Lovren. You just talked about Lovren, and now here he is.
Speak of the devil.
One of the best defenders in the
Self-proclaimed
world.
Yeah.
best defender in the world.
I like that.
Relax.
He puts the pressure on himself.
But I think he had to say
Sounds
that.
like you don't
say
like
that.
him.
Yeah.
No, if you
'Cause he
say
gets-
that,
Why is it
He
not
puts the
allowed to
pressure
say?
on
Why is it
himself.
not?
Yeah, but he gets so much
Okay, corner.
criticism that I think it was like a coping mechanism.
He had to fight back.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, I thought that was going to be an own goal.
Actually, I didn't
Looked like
like
it goes in.
after the game, England-Croatia, how Croatia was complaining about.
Will they
the
equalize right
reactions
here?
from England.
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk about that
Will
after this
Croatia-
corner.
Get up.
A little ping pong. No.
2 more minutes.
Yeah, I mean, I think Croatia kind of Luka Modric comments after that game. I think he kind of got the wrong end of the stick.
Yeah.
No, we have a.
About what the "It's Coming Home" anthem was all about.
Yeah.
It was like we're laughing at ourselves, you know.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
We have a comment from
it
Luke
didn't
Henderson.
feel like they were. It felt like it was.
Lovren
I think you
said
have
he-
to understand the English psyche to get it.
And I think a lot of people don't understand it.
Yeah. So I
speaking
think it was a
about
misunderstanding.
He
Yeah,
said he
literally.
took Liverpool to the Champions League final.
I think Mohamed Salah
you
will
have
something
to
say
agree.
about that.
Was ist denn mit,
Oh, he took. What did he say?
He
said-
single-handedly took
Lovren
Carey.
said he
Okay,
took
that's
it
maybe
himself.
going a bit far.
And then who lost it for Lob? We all know that, I guess. Karius lost it. Yeah, we know that. He lost it.
Shout out to Laura.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Karius,
Shout out.
Didn't he just made a mistake in their exhibition?
Yeah, he
gift the
did.
other
He
day.
did. Yeah, I read about that.
Oh, what happened there?
Mental.
We need to lay off
Mental.
Laura-
Yeah,
Laura's
mental,
Karius.
man.
Poor
Mental,
guy.
mental. He always has a career in modeling after.
I see.
football.
I would not want to have a
tall,
slump as a
man.
goalie, though.
You know, about the Croatians, I heard they have both the inferiority complex and the superiority complex.
I think that requires a
This is
Venn
the contradiction
diagram.
they have. What?
I think that requires a Venn diagram.
Oh God.
3 minutes more.
Okay.
Oh, that would be
Well,
so nice. Please
they've got to defend
equalize.
this
Come
corner
on.
without Umtiti. This could be Croatia's last chance before half-time.
Going in 2-2.
Yeah.
Oy, oy, oy.
And we
But it
have
was a
one
beautiful one.
Fortnite gamer says he's
How could
not
you
that
did it
sad
well?
because he thinks Croatia will score anyway.
He wants a
Actually,
shout out.
Can
He
you
wants
do
a
the
shout
Fortnite
out.
dance?
Hello, Fortnite
Do I?
gamer.
Yeah?
No, I don't know that dance.
My son does.
Yeah, Fortnite gamer.
We're giving him a shout out, or her. We don't know.
Do we have any questions?
Any
We
requests?
have no, just comments. People predicting that Croatia will bounce back.
Okay.
Similar to how
They have every
Camilla's
game.
hoping.
Yeah, you wouldn't
They'll
you wouldn't
score.
bet against them, really.
This is exactly what you're doing, basically. The fans are just hopeful and wishful in the same way. But I just tea, no, water. I'm good.
You have a glass?
Have some. There's some down there.
Where? Here we go. Sammy.
Dear Allah.
Oh, do I have a choice?
Don't
Come on, Hector.
at least
Hector
have it
is-
get a
is a
Tony
good one.
Kroos cup.
You want Sami Khedira? Oh, I have.
No.
Khedira or Hector? I think
We still have the World Cup.
Yes,
we
me
still.
Love you, really, Sammy. If you're watching.
Of course he is. I think
Watching
Luke.
us. Imagine.
That's his.
By the way, how many people are watching our watch along?
I don't know,
You
but
see
there's a
that?
lot of comments.
A lot of comments.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where that is. But I'm looking at the comments. Oh,
89 people.
89 people. Okay. Hello.
Just for Michael. There's a comment for you. From
Yeah,
our
just
boy.
for Michael.
What?
Are we going to get more or less goals than the last time England won the World Cup?
Are we gonna get? Oh,
What was that?
my memory doesn't go back that far.
What was that in '66? What was that?
4-2. It's more than 6 goals. That would make it a great final.
That'd be interesting.
You have an interesting
I would say
comment also.
no, but it would be great if we did.
They've done well to contain Mbappe.
Yeah.
I think they have. Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
They haven't let him really run at
Yeah.
them too much, which is where he can be his most dangerous.
Yeah, we'll get to that, Matthew Gualberto.
And by the
We're
way, you
working
have
on
to
that
give
documentary. We have a request for a documentary about football in the Philippines.
We're working on it.
Yeah.
We'll live stream it.
Oh, that was a great ball.
What happened?
We have an
Oh,
interesting
man,
question
that was
for
a
you,
great chance for
Ulrich.
Croatia.
Huh?
Why is that dude wearing a Germany top?
An extra small.
Because the Croatian tops are sold out in Berlin, and
That's
Germany has still the World Cup. You know, And I'm German.
They are still. That's
And it's
true.
my only dress.
Did you see the big poster at Kudam? Did anyone see that? It was like, this might not be our World Cup, but it's
Really?
still our team. Yeah, something like
We
that.
we should take this iPad as a request by.
But we cannot see the comments here.
I can't see there's some technical issue on that one.
Yes.
Well, that was a really, really
That-
good half of football.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
This one.
2-1.
But it's not working.
It's this. Please believe me.
I think Croatia,
Okay.
they're still very much in the game.
It's first half is over. 2-1 is the score. France is up front.
Cress, could you? What are the people out there say?
They say
Why?
because
What
you're
does it
German.
mean? I see
You're a
this
true
for the
fan.
first time. This
Yeah.
I'm a true
I don't
fan.
know, to be
Yeah.
honest.
And we're coming back. We
Hey, is
are
that-
coming back.
Is that our boy?
Who? Jürgen.
Okay, so let's
There's
check the
Alan.
comments. Do we have any new comments after the first half?
Yeah,
what
what are your
people
comments
out there
out
think about
there?
this game? Did you enjoy the match?
Will Croatia pull off a miraculous comeback?
Gary Lineker?
Or will the results stay the same?
To be honest, I wouldn't put it past Croatia to get right back into this game. I mean, if they get the next goal's crucial in this game. Whoever scores it
Maybe.
will have the momentum.
So we have to use. the-
Croatia doesn't
No, he's-
look
I
out
don't-
of this game at all.
No,
They
they're
look
really
very
in
much
it.
I mean, they might be losing, but they look very much in control of themselves.
Yeah, I think Rakitic has been key, actually. He's been working in many different parts of the pitch,
Yeah.
going forward, going back. He's run his socks off so far.
All of
Do
them.
we have some stats to look at? What are the stats on the first half so far?
Let's see.
I think we'll get some stats here. I'm sure.
Right, that's a good
Croatia
point.
not looking tired. That's true. That's actually their quality. They get never tired.
RJD. I think people thought
mean,
that because they
if
had
they-
gone in extra time, they had longer matches.
Yeah.
No, if they become world champion, they are the first team who run the most, run the longest, played most of the games.
But they have
two
played
times
more minutes than any other team.
than any other
They-
team.
they basically
yes.
That's
won.
why they've run more.
yeah, of course, of course.
There's such a logic.
Right, they're just not, they're not
I
bumblebees.
mean,
over
I know
there
it sounds simple, but
running
Yeah,
twice.
football's
as
such
much
a simple game, you know. 22 people chase
got
the ball,
that.
and at the end,
Yeah.
the
Okay.
Germans
So-
win. Not.
We got a few stats. Antoine Griezmann's penalty at 37 minutes was France's first shot of any kind in this match against Croatia.
Wow.
That's what
Hey, well,
Dr. Joe's saying on
Talk about
Twitter.
bullseye.
In 1974, the first World Cup final to see as many as 3 goals before halftime. West Germany 2-1 against the Netherlands.
thank you.
And
Whoever
Luke
gave us
Henderson
that stat.
possession,
Up
is this
top.
correct? France had 33%
Thanks,
of
up
the possession. That's crazy.
How much?
I can't
33%.
verify that, but it wouldn't be surprising because Croatia looked like they were taking the game to France for the most part. I mean, they had a free kick, own goal, and a penalty shot.
Yeah.
So
I thought that
Sounds like
the
England.
Croatians had more of the game.
I think so too. I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean,
But this is the good thing about France. They're just so clinical. You know, they don't ever do more than they really have to, and that's what's so annoyingly good about them.
Everyone hates that.
right.
Yes.
So, do you
Yeah.
think France
And this
will
is
open
why
up their
everyone
offense?
calls it anti-football.
Will they open up their offense? You think they'll open it up a little
Well,
bit?
the only time in this World Cup they have been opened up is against Argentina.
Yeah.
And they were
Because they had to.
And that, yeah, they had to. Their backs were against the wall, and for half an hour. I mean, I think that was the best half an hour of football we've seen in the whole tournament. It was
Better than
so
Belgium against
so
Japan?
absorbing.
I also liked Spain.
That was also good.
Portugal. Spain Portugal was a good game too. I think.
Yes.
That was one of the best. I think, obviously.
Belgium France was a great game.
No, the fans didn't seem to be up for that one in the stadium for some reason.
What were
English
other
guy.
big games?
There have now been 12 own goals scored at the 2018 World Cup, double the tally of the previous highest in a World Cup, 6 in
Interesting.
1998.
Yeah, that's
Why?
crazy.
Why are we getting more this time?
I don't know.
And Andrew, Barcelona, 58% possession, Croatia.
Yeah.
So,
Croatia's in
Yeah.
front. Okay.
yeah, in that regard.
This is actually a
That's what I did-
statistic I really don't need. How much possession does a team have or not? Is it really necessarily to know?
That's what we do all
I
the time.
mean,
But it's so boring.
can be.
But you can't
can be
score unless you
deceiving.
have the ball.
Can
for
be
one.
deceiving.
But what does it
yeah.
say about the game in general?
Well, I mean, you can outpossess another team, but you can't win unless you score. So
And you
you
can't
can have
score unless you have
100% of the
possession
possession, but if you don't score, you don't win. And
Spain
France
had-
has 2 goals, and exactly
Spain had 1,100, 14 passes,
against
world record, but they didn't
14 millions.
And 14
One
of,
game, 1,000.
14
that's
of
what
those
Germany-
passes went to Diego Costa, by the way. 14.
that to tell you something about that game.
So that shows how stats can be deceiving.
yeah.
I'm sort of remember my time on the football pitch. I really got passes too.
Oh.
Yeah, whoever this is, S-Pack 2K. Yeah, you're right. We just said that. One shot, their penalty shot was the first goal.
I mean, we
first
all
shot
agree.
they had on the goal.
Sorry, Daniel. We all agree it is a very entertaining game so far.
Yeah.
By the way,
Not only-
Djokovic won Wimbledon.
Very, very important to know.
What is important to you? The statistics are not important. Wimbledon is not important. So my question is, what is important to you in your life?
That's a great point. Yeah.
I'm happy that Angelique Kerber won.
Ah, okay, Angelique Kerber won Wimbledon. Yes! Angelique, World Cup Wimbledon winner. We don't have the World Cup, but we have Wimbledon now.
I just tried to open a discussion about this game. That's why I didn't want to talk about Wimbledon. But we can talk about Wimbledon.
Yeah. That's a way of opening discussions not to talk about something. Okay, anyway.
Well, France are the favorites. I think is going as planned so far.
Yeah.
Unless Croatia pulls off what they've been pulling off. But it'll have to be, I mean, you expect somebody. Yeah, Perisic, that goal was pretty impressive. So Modric and Mandzukic, I'm sure. Mandzukic wants to score a goal for his team.
So,
not France again.
something just tells me we're going to see more from Croatia in the second half. I've just got this sneaking suspicion they're not dumb.
I agree.
You feel it in your
Henry's
blood.
in that locker room right now, probably or somewhere.
But I feel
for me.
But seriously, what can happen? What do they have to or do they have to change something or?
Croatia was dominating the first half. I don't know why.
Croatia had a
France is
couple
up
of
front.
chances they didn't take.
Yeah.
I mean, if they continue what they're doing, there's no reason why they
They
can't
need to just-
get right back into this.
I think Croatia's been outplaying France.
Yeah.
And the possession stat just goes to show that they've had more of the ball.
Yeah.
So they just have to score.
They just have to score.
Come on, Croatia.
But that's
And
what
why-
France needs to do.
Why don't we see Mbappe? Where is
I think
he?
they need to open up. They need to open up their offense.
That's what happens.
Who
Everyone's
scores the
been
most
talking
wins
about
type of
him.
thing.
Yeah.
So Croatia knows that he's a
defensive
player
out.
they need to shut down, and it's the World Cup final. These players are up for the occasion. They know I have to shut down Mbappe. So we've
Also, he's being
seen-
forced into a bit of defensive work as well.
He has been. He's
So
been
not,
pretty far back.
Yeah.
That's not normal for him.
Yeah.
So maybe there's a different game plan in the second half.
Will there be
Yeah.
a substitution?
I wouldn't be surprised to see France come out like really quickly at the start of the second half and try and get that third goal. Because if they get that,
then that's like
Then
talking
it's
about
quite.
Croatia have a mountain to climb
Yeah.
at that point.
Yes,
Line
that would be a
somebody.
tough one for them.
Yeah.
So Croatia has to score within the next 5 minutes, right? Hopefully.
Well, the next 45.
Oh, I give them 45 minutes.
It'd be nice if Mandzukic scores.
Yeah.
For Mandzukic, I feel sorry for him.
I don't.
Ronaldo to you.
don't?
We have
Why
a
do you feel
question.
sorry? Why do you feel sorry
We
for
have a
him?
question to address. We have a question to address. What do you guys think of Ronaldo to Juventus? Good move, bad move?
Wow.
Does it matter?
Good for Italian football.
It's good
Yeah,
for
it
his.
is.
Great for Italian football.
You know, I was in Portugal and there was this beautiful ad, a small kid having a picture of Ronaldo in his Real Madrid jersey, and he just made
With the black stripes.
he
yes.
made the
I
stripes,
saw that.
and then
I
the
saw
kid
that.
says Serie A. It's
Wait,
good for
I
Italy.
feel like
I mean, you know, in the 90s, Italian football was the #1. I don't know what happened, but then all the money.
That was the pinnacle.
Well, I
English.
think-
But you know, sorry, go on.
No. I just wanted to say that I think it's very good for his wallet. Actually, I think he earns.
He doesn't need the
He
money.
could go anywhere and it would be good for his wallet.
He
He
gets-
gets 18 million
I think-
tax bill. Or something?
He gets 17 million more than.
You know what? If it was about
You're
the money,
just
he'd
jealous.
go to China. It's
Come
not about the
on,
money.
True, true.
It's, you know, the thing with Ronaldo, remember a few months ago when he scored that overhead kick against
Yeah.
Juventus, and he's like celebrating in front of the Juventus fans, and he looks up and he just sees them all clapping him. You know, they're just applauding him.
Yeah.
And I feel like he wants to be loved. And I feel Real Madrid, they love him, but
They hate him a little bit
they
too,
always
right?
they always criticize all the time. And maybe he's just had enough.
He
That was-
never
that-
felt. He never had.
They don't deserve him anymore.
But it's
They don't
true.
deserve
He never,
his
he
skills
never, he
anymore.
never, he never got the support of parents that he actually wanted to have. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ronaldo
Olive in my
just
mouth.
wants love.
Yeah,
That's
very
the reason he
simple.
goes to Juventus Turin.
No,
Wow, you are so romantic, Michael. I didn't know
I told
that.
you I was a
Who
football
invited
romantic.
this guy? No, nice to have you here.
He wants to win the Champions
Just kidding.
Go win the Champions League with Juventus.
And what else
It's a
can
new
he
challenge. It's a new challenge for him.
Yeah.
How long has he been at Madrid?
do? 9 years.
But this was
Yeah.
a very nice thing when the
He will
Juventus
have this advantage over Messi also.
Going
The
to-
argument when he's done and retired playing,
Yeah,
Messi did it where in one place?
just Barcelona.
Ronaldo.
Let's not get into who's better out of
No,
Messi
but
or
that
Ronaldo.
argument will give him the. That's what's. can
We all know it's
separate the two.
Messi.
Like, could he do it somewhere else? Would be the question.
I ask that question all the time. Could Messi really have had the impact that he did if he wasn't playing with Barcelona? Having people like Xavi, Iniesta. Think about the players who have been giving him the ball. Those are like.
Oh, this first.
Yeah.
Oh, we're watching that.
Yeah, this is what.
I think great players are great players wherever they go.
But we don't know where else.
But will they have
I
the same
mean-
But
impact?
it's true. They need. They,
Where else have you seen him? Tell me, other than Argentina.
How old is Ronaldo?
I mean, all you have to do is look at the goal Messi scored in this
Yeah,
World
see,
Cup.
now you right.
You know,
right.
he scored
There
the
are a
best
lot of-
goal in this tournament.
I don't know
Messi.
about
I don't
Coutinho's
know about the
goals.
best.
I think it was the
goal.
best goal.
Coutinho's goal. Well, then there's it. That's the final
Yeah,
word.
let us know.
Cavani
Let us
scored.
know.
You think it?
Let us know what your best goal was
Final
in this
word.
tournament.
What did you
And
say was?
Mesa?
We
The
want to
guy
know.
from-
I think Messi's goal against Nigeria was the best.
Wait, did
in
you
this
see the guy from
tournament.
Nigeria? What's his name? Mesa. The goal
Musa.
he took down and just smashed
Yeah.
in. That was a quality
Which one was
finish
that?
as well.
Musa,
Against
one of Musa's
Iceland, I
goals.
think it
He had
was.
For who?
goals, right?
Nigeria.
My Nigeria.
Ah,
yeah,
Musa's
that was
goal.
very
Yeah,
cool.
that was
Toni
nice.
Kroos's goal was
That was
pretty
nice,
bad.
but it wasn't as good
What
as
about
Messi's.
Toni Kroos's goal? What about the Toni Kroos goal? Wasn't a nice goal?
I mean, they're all
94th
nice goals.
minute.
These are all nice goals.
okay.
I mean, we're talking about the top 1%.
Okay, before the game, second half starts, we have connection to our man in Zagreb. He is hopefully, yes, he's on the screen. Sebastian, hi.
Hello. Hey,
I
this is
hope-
Zagreb. How are you guys doing?
Well, we are fine. We are very
I like your shirt.
Yeah, where did you get the shirt?
He was forced to wear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can buy this everywhere here, actually, and everybody on this square actually has a Croatia jersey.
They haven't sold out.
But I bought a Kramaric. I don't know
of
if you
course,
can see that.
as a German.
Off 9.
Yeah.
Sebastian, how is the mood? Do the people still believe in their team?
It doesn't look like it.
The people very much believe, actually, because Croatia was 1-0 down in the last 3 games, and now 2-1 is actually not that bad for them. What happened here during the equalizer was just absolute craze, like New Year, actually. Flares going up, firecrackers, it was really madness. Then, unfortunately for the Croats here, France scored again, but obviously the mood here is pretty high still, and I still believe that they can win this.
Sebastian, what's your prediction
Where's Messi on there? Oh,
for the game?
Bavard,
Your prediction, please.
Oh, that one from
I'm not sure if I heard you.
What is your
I'm
prediction?
not sure if I heard you, but my prediction for the
Yes.
my prediction for this game is 4-3 for Croatia.
4-3 for Croatia. Sebastian's
4-3.
prediction.
Yes,
4-3.
yes, you heard
You're
me.
going
Remember where you heard
crazy
it
in between
first.
these people, I think.
Okay, then enjoy the Slivovitz.
Yeah, it's probably because the
Sebastian,
the
thank you
air
very
is filled
much.
out with bizarre stuff here, actually.
Yes, thank you
Thank
very
you,
much.
guys. Have a good rest of the
Enjoy
game,
Zagreb,
and I'll talk to you later.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, we have somebody predicting that Mbappe will make it 3-1 after the restart. Anyone agree, disagree with that?
What was that?
We have a comment saying from OK Wibowo, Mbappe makes it 3-1 for France.
I mean, so far Mbappe hasn't done enough to make me think that he's going to have a major impact on this game. I mean, it could change, of course,
But a
but
striker, as a
And
striker
actually-
though, you could do nothing the whole game in 1 minute.
true.
Score.
And then after that, you say, that's football.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mbappé is a kid who can, just come out of anywhere.
I sometimes feel like
Yeah.
I'm the only one who doesn't really like Mbappé that much. I mean, he's...
What?
Yes, he's...
Why?
You are the only one.
Yeah.
I think you are.
Sorry.
He's the only one.
You are so lonely here.
Yeah.
He's... And you are not polite.
Have a fight, guys.
He's young, and
Yeah.
he's talented, and he's very gifted, but...
Sounds like reasons to like somebody.
But his... I really didn't like his diva...
This is, I don't even understand that comment.
Come
I
on,
mean,
you
he's
cannot
a
behave.
superstar.
No, it doesn't matter.
What did
If
he
you-
say?
How should he be?
No, even
No,
if you
Meunier
are
even criticized him for that.
What did he say?
even if you are a superstar, you have to behave. Come
Meunier
on.
said
You mean in the English? You mean in the England game when he tried to make time? That
Yes,
was.
one point.
Also
and the other
And then
one
Pogba
was-
did the same thing.
I think
No,
he
in the
spent-
Belgium game.
He spent too long around
was against
Neymar.
Belgium.
No, but I don't think you can. I don't think you can judge him off just how he plays. Meet the man in the street, have a conversation, see how he talks and conducts himself in interviews, then pass judgment. His mindset has to be he's the best on the planet.
And
to
also,
even
the
compete.
guy's 19.
He's
Like,
19.
what kind of mistakes were we
That's
making at
why,
19?
that's why I'm saying give him some more time. We can talk
Anyway,
about him.
the
in
second
2 or
half
3
is
Is
underway.
right.
Croatia on the
Yep.
attack. Lloris has grabbed it.
And throwing it back, right? You gonna
Best
give a
keeper in the
play-by-play?
world.
Give us a play-by-play.
Yeah.
And I'll be the color guy.
No, Mbappé is like
So
when I see
second
him.
half has started.
They're looking long
And
for
Pogba,
Giroud.
we didn't see a lot of Pogba. Did we?
Pogba's doing.
Oh, that was.
Oh. Who?
Giroud hasn't had a shot on target in the whole tournament.
Yeah.
By the way.
Well, he
He's-
muffed
he's-
that assist from Mbappe, right? He muffed this.
But still, would
That was Giroud, right? Yeah.
you
He did
substitute?
the
him?
backwards pass too.
No, because I think he does important work. Like
Yeah, off the ball,
he
he's
makes the others shine. If without him, Mbappe wouldn't have 4 goals. I would say.
They don't really have
Three,
another
right?
hold-up striker.
Mbappe scored 3 times, right?
3 or 4?
Well, he has
Three
a
times.
brace in one game, didn't he?
Oh, I think
yeah.
you're right. 3.
Oh,
You're
Rakitic.
anti-France.
Beautiful.
Oh, what a save!
France,
What a
Luke
save!
Henderson,
That was
I am not
very nice.
anti-France.
But
Can we
great
appreciate
save.
My
this
favorite
save?
player of all time is France.
Loris had made some
Dania,
great
appreciate
saves
this
during
save from
tournament.
Hugo Lloris.
But this was also nice from
That's the
Rakitic.
top man.
I mean, that's
No,
Rebic.
I think he's a good goalie. He got a lot of
Goalkeeping.
slack,
Yeah.
but he's a great goalkeeper.
Where will
goalkeeping at
Rebic
its
go?
best.
Will this be
Well-
the equalizer?
Oh, that's not a good one.
It's a great.
Oh, it did look
Oh,
like
yo,
almost
yo.
another hand.
Not bad.
Oh, that was unlucky.
That's their tactic.
What?
It looked like almost another handball by Vida.
So, Chris, what are the latest comments on from our YouTube community?
Great save was the latest comment about the action. which it
Absolutely
was.
right.
That was a beautiful save. Yeah.
A great save, but obviously we want to see the game open up. We don't want to just see, a little emotion back and forth.
It's going to be nice to see a Tottenham player lift the World Cup. Don't you agree, guys? And even if they lose, an ex-Tottenham player will lift the
That's
World
what I
Cup.
was just gonna.
Oh man.
So you're the lucky one here in this room, right?
So Tottenham really won the tournament.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
I'm saying I'm
no,
not.
you're in. No.
Ah.
I mean, I'm not saying it's
Very well
Tottenham
played by
won,
Lloris.
Croatia.
I
Tottenham
think
2, Croatia 1 or
Rakitic is
anything.
Swiss, actually. I think he was
Huh?
born in Switzerland. This guy's saying
Is this?
Rakitic is
He's
German,
German.
born
No.
and raised in Germany. He was born in Switzerland, I think.
He's born in Rheinfelden, Rakitic, and his father founded a football club in Switzerland.
Michael is a spud.
Luke Henderson
Yeah.
is not about you being a Tottenham fan.
Are you a Tottenham fan?
Yeah.
All your life? You c-
All my
Why?
life.
Why
I,
Tottenham?
What went wrong?
I blame my father.
What?
Ah, you blame your father, right?
Nice.
Oh.
Ah.
We have
See,
Carlos
that's what Matuidi
Ramos.
is so good at.
What?
Like, that's what Matuidi's so good at. That was a great chance for Croatia to get the ball in. Matuidi just gets back, clears it up. I'm a big fan of his.
Modric should
Matuidi?
win the
Yeah.
He's good at it.
Yeah, he's really good.
nominee for. He should win all of the awards and the accolades this season.
Say that again?
Luka Modric, the
Actually,
Ballon
Be
d'Or
amazing
championship
goal, huh?
winner and finalist in World
I
Cup.
think even if Croatia lose this, I think Luka Modric should be the Ballon d'Or winner this year.
You think so?
I think for the last...
Will he win it? Do you think? What is the feasibility?
And if not him, then Ronaldo or Messi, right?
But who's had a bigger
No.
impact on both their club and their country than him?
That's true.
Exactly.
Mo Salah.
What?
On his country? Hey, they didn't get the results, but I'm
Not
sure
in his
the impact
country,
of his
yeah,
country,
yeah.
he had a lot of impact on his country.
True. I mean, it'd be nice to see a shortlist that doesn't
And
include
it-
Messi and Ronaldo,
and it-
even
yes.
though they are obviously amazing.
Yes, but I think after 11 years,
and-
it would be time for another.
I think the
Ballon
last
d'Or
time-
People
winner.
have to earn it too, though.
Yeah, but what did Barcelona
give it
do, for
away.
example, or Argentina this year?
Because what Real Madrid has done at
Like, we know that Messi and Ronaldo are the all-time greats.
Yeah.
a three-peat is impressive.
But they don't like to give the Ballon d'Or to non-strikers.
That's
and
what I
also
said.
Messi.
Right. You gotta have
Cannavaro
that-
got the Ballon d'Or, though.
I think he was the last.
As a defender.
He was the last one to get it who wasn't
Right.
Messi or Ronaldo.
Who?
Mo Salah. Our people,
Cannavaro.
we have comments. People
Cannavaro,
commenting
after they
Mo
won the World
Salah.
Cup.
2006,
Yeah.
Mo Salah is the Egyptian god. People are saying, yeah, Mo Salah. I think just in terms of him
I think Kevin De Bruyne
entering his
deserves a
name
mention
into a
as well.
huge. Yeah, but I mean,
I'm not saying he should win it, but he's
he
one
was
of the
gassed. Mo Salah was gassed.
one of the
up,
best
huge,
players.
big time, gassed.
Yeah.
This name was just,
But yeah, going back to Luka Modric, I mean, he's
think-
won 4 Champions Leagues. Is that right?
Wow.
Right.
4
but then
Champions Leagues.
How many goals did he score this season? 1.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, but
I
you're
think this
saying the
hurts
only
his
players
chance.
It's not
that
about
matter-
Luka Modric.
It'll hurt his chances.
Luka
shit.
Modric's genius is it's about the craft.
Right.
like-
Of course.
They're-
It'll hurt his chances. That's
The strikers get all the glory.
great
100%.
possession. The midfielder, Ballon d'Or winner. Get the.
It feels
come
like
on,
the
that's not
first time
happening.
that.
Oh, Mbappe's pace.
There he is. But
That's the first time
he's
we've.
pretty decent.
But he didn't pass to Giroud, did you see?
I think he should
Maybe
have.
he coach told him, okay, try it next time on your
I think he
own.
was right to
It
take
looked
the
a little
shot.
bit like a penalty, like the guy holding.
They're
the
gonna. They borderline foul him all the
Oh,
time.
what is happening there?
What's happening there?
Oh, there's people on the pitch.
We have a streaker. We have streakers.
No, they're not naked.
There's a policeman.
No.
A policeman
Looks like
on
a
the pitch.
policeman.
There's like a look. They look like kids.
Oh man.
But there are more than one, right?
Get off.
Oh, this final has so many highlights.
Wow.
I would say this is a low light.
That's
Yeah,
not gonna
yeah.
get you famous. I don't know if that's a smart idea in Russia.
I mean, here we see Mbappe's pace for really the first time in this game. But he's done enough. The Croatia defender's done enough there.
His leg, his stride.
Yeah.
Too, like.
I mean,
Quick. He's powerful.
yeah, he's got everything.
And Camilla, look,
Did you know-
find something negative to say about him, Camilla.
sorry,
What's
what-
wrong with Mbappe now? Oh, his arrogance.
His
Here we have
arrogance.
Deschamps
What did he say?
versus
Who said-
Dalic.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
We already talked about it, but
that-
why not
that-
once more?
The Dalic, he's having a rosary in his pocket during the game. He is
really?
holding a rosary. Yes.
Yeah.
What did he say?
Well, the people on the pitch.
No.
He has won the Champions League in Asia, but I never heard of him before.
Dalic. He's.
No.
What was that?
He was fouled. So Lloris has just let one go through his fingers, but I'm pretty sure he got an elbow to the ribs here.
Oh.
Camilla, we have someone
Asking
claiming
something.
you're anti-France.
And Sonsi's on. That's an interesting
That's why you don't like
change.
Mbappe.
That's
That's what-
interesting.
You don't like the blue uniforms.
He's
Kante's
got a
on.
yellow card though.
He's got a
No,
yellow.
I'm not
but
anti-France. I just want Croatia to win.
It's typically
I mean, it's an
conservative.
amazing team. Sorry.
It's typically conservative from Deschamps to make this substitution so early. I mean, he's on a yellow, but 54 minutes, that's quite soon to be.
Yeah, at least after the hour mark.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
there's too much of the game left right now.
But if I'm Croatia, I'm gonna go at Kante.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to make him foul me.
Exactly.
Then it's the risk versus reward.
And,
I guess, yeah.
and Zonzi's a really good player. He's played in nearly, I think, every game or nearly every game so far as a substitute, but he's not as dynamic as Kante.
No.
And he's more likely to just kind of sit there, soak up the pressure, win headers like he's just done there.
Isn't Deschamps a little bit too optimistic here?
We'll see.
Quite possibly. It's interesting to see the impact that will have on Pogba's game as well, because Pogba really relies on Kante.
And then he gets freed up because of the work he does, right?
This is it.
I don't see very much of Pogba.
Open field more.
Pogba.
Yeah, he hasn't.
But that's actually his quality. You
That's
don't.
Probably
Pogba?
also because France's goals have been, an own goal and a penalty so far. He's been doing good work.
Yeah, I agree with Luke Henderson there.
Yeah.
Good.
He thinks that Deschamps
Good
is
defense.
worried about Croatia being so forceful going forward, so tackles that need to be made. And obviously, Kante's on a yellow. I think that's why the substitution was made.
Yeah.
We could use some shots on the goal. Come on. Where's Perisic? Oh, there he.
Oh, nice dive.
Oh, that's great by Oh,
That was-
nice.
But
Oh,
there's no
shit.
one.
Vida.
Griezmann did so well there, though.
Ah.
Yeah, Griezmann's pretty
What's
fast.
happening?
The whole team is just like lightning fast.
I think France are the youngest team in the tournament. I think.
True.
I think so.
Yes,
Yeah?
they are.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because
I saw it
Mbappe's taking the
before.
average age.
Because I know
They got
that
some
England
young
were
cats.
the third lowest, and
Maybe,
France
yeah.
and Nigeria
Yeah.
were the second two below.
Because I
them.
know France and Nigeria
I
was
saw
down
the
there.
whole list, but I
Yeah, I'm just not sure whether
I
France
thought
or
that England
Nigeria.
was
are
so
I think
the-
young.
Nigeria is
England
too.
was one
England
of
are
them.
Or
third
Nigeria,
lowest.
I thought was Nigeria is among the
Nigeria.
But as you said, like
Second or
it's
third-
Mbappe
second or
who's-
first lowest.
who lowers.
two. He's what, he's 19.
Who's
Yeah.
supporting France
19.
in here?
Who's
Who's
supporting?
supporting France in here?
Those two guys, right?
I'm not supporting anyone. I just think
France
they're
will
going to win.
France will
Why?
win.
I'm supporting Hugo Lloris. Oh, it's a really good
That's
tackle.
a tackle there.
Croatia got some fight in them, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Lots.
Lots. Yeah. So
Oh, that's a foul.
and no one was with a draw. I thought somebody had a draw in here.
Somebody
draw?
what?
A draw.
I had a draw, but I said
Yeah.
one.
Did you go for a complex?
Huh?
So you went
I
for
said
extra
1-1
time.
and then extra time Croatia.
Extra time Croatia, so not penalties.
No.
Hold on.
Yeah,
That's
Carlos,
a very
Ramos.
specific prediction.
I had to
Thanks
try.
for that. Carlos Ramos with the questions of who we are pulling for. More anti-football comments about France.
More anti-football comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's all people seem to be. Uh-oh.
Okay.
I just think that Croatia are going to score.
I think we won.
Just feel it.
You think
That's
so?
a great touch,
Want
by
them
the
to
way.
do that.
If anyone just saw
Yeah,
that.
his
That's a
first
great
touch is crazy.
Get up! Oh, no. It's so distinct sometimes.
Get up.
No. It's a little high.
Yeah, the perception and the angle.
Yeah, sometimes like, yeah. Oh, okay. It's like 20 meters high.
Like Iran had a chance against Portugal late in that match.
Yeah.
And from the side, everyone thought Iran, their fans were going crazy.
Infantino signing footballs.
Who wants his own
Next to
one?
Putin. Yeah.
Hey, do you
He's instantly devalued it.
No. Do you agree with
They're
what he
giving it
said
away
about
now.
this being the greatest World Cup ever? Infantino came out and said this is the greatest World Cup ever.
Yeah.
Okay, listen,
To be
the
honest,
boy is running
I
again.
think-
No bias.
I think
Oh,
if this
God.
final is a good one, which so far it is, Griezmann's got a chance.
No, be careful.
Oh, that's a great goal. Pogba scored. 3-1.
Oh,
It's a fantastic goal.
That was a fantastic goal.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it was. If you
Very
if you
nice.
don't try,
Just ask where
succeed,
Pogba is.
try again. Right.
France are on their way to the World Cup,
Yeah.
I think.
Yes.
And he says, come.
And the
He's
General.
tried, Deschamps is trying to keep everyone calm as they
Calm
bundle
down.
on the
Now open
corner
up the
flag.
floodgates. Now it's
Okay.
now no more pressure. They'll just open it up a little bit now.
Well, I think, yeah,
But the
France,
game-
France can do what they do best, which is soak it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy for Pogba because he's had a really, really great tournament. And he sometimes goes under the radar because of Mbappe, but, I mean, the ball comes to him here and it's... He misses it first time and then has the composure.
Right foot, left foot.
Right, and then he just places it with his left.
It's a lovely finish.
That was very nice.
Well, yes,
wanted
must
to do
say that
exactly
this team
that.
really has lots of quality.
Great shot.
I didn't see so much of them in this game, but
Beautiful.
they just score.
That's a killer blow for Croatia.
Yes.
That's a great goal. I haven't seen him in the whole game, but
Yes,
He scored the first
none of them.
the goal in the World Cup for France, right? Pogba was a Griezmann penalty against Australia. It was
But-
Pogba's bouncing. Yeah. with
I
the-
was on holiday for the first week of the tournament.
Yeah, it was Pogba.
he is a great player.
Gotta hand it to him.
The 4-3 prediction from Russia is still alive, according to Andrew Barcelona.
And the first one was... Who did the first one? Mandzukic.
Yeah, we agree, Luke. I agree, Luke. Yeah, Croatia have been really unlucky because France, they're taking advantage of their opportunities.
Yeah.
And then with the momentum shifter, I mean, kind of their own goal doesn't help in
No,
the beginning.
no, that definitely doesn't.
in
Now,
terms of what it does to you mentally, you know? So,
That, yeah.
Wow.
Oi, oi, oi.
see, that's
I fear for Croatia here.
Very well defended.
I
that's
fear
what
for
makes that kid
Croatia.
special right there.
Yeah, yeah.
That kind of an potential assist setup right there.
Croatia are all over the place.
Yeah.
They've gone from being super organised to just not
Yes,
knowing what
it
they're
looks a
doing.
little bit unstructured at the moment. Yes, they have to
Well, they're-
focus much more.
They're rattled.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Still a little bit in shock.
I mean, this-
another halftime would be helpful.
I mean, this is a crucial 3 or 4 minutes for Croatia because they can't
Yeah,
concede
Carlos
again.
Ramos, they're really bad in the back. Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, 3 goals. This is a...
I mean, they're not bad in the back. They're just, they just have no answer.
Okay, but we
to
still
this
have 30
France
minutes.
team.
I think that was a
30
nail in the
minutes, but
coffin.
Croatia's gonna
It's
have
called,
to.
it's
What I
called a
always
good day.
like
right?
about
You know what I'm
Croatia
saying?
is their
Put the
mental strength.
cevapici in the fridge, babe. Don't even warm that up for tonight.
The cevapici in the fridge.
No, I'm just saying, I don't think it doesn't look... I mean, what kind of miracle is about to take place?
Yeah, that's true.
True.
All the pressure's on Croatia right now.
Yeah. And 3-1 is hard to get back.
Yeah. Exactly. There'd have to be like 2 big blunders, I think, on the defense of France right now, right?
Or a penalty shot and an own goal.
Yeah. Now, this could get him back in. Penalty shots.
It would be miraculous.
Maybe, he subs someone in. Some youngster and he fouls somebody foolishly, sets up a penalty. Who knows?
A substitution by Zlatko Dalic, would that help? I wouldn't know.
They don't.
Who
I
would
mean,
he
they
put
have Kramaric.
But then who would he take off?
I mean, he'd have to.
So who gets player
I
of the
think
match
he's-
so far?
I think he should wait a few more minutes, maybe till 70, and then take off a defender and bring on
Just a few
Kramaric.
minutes. I'm freezing.
I mean, he has to bring.
I'm hot.
More
It's extremely hot.
Yeah.
I'm constantly sweating.
Just
We're
give me
all
a 5-minute break, please.
No.
I turn it on in 5 minutes.
Oh.
Mamma mia.
Oh, how
That
was
was a
that not
little-
a foul?
It was a foul, huh?
It looked like it. You body checked him.
Yeah. This is not ice hockey.
Luke Henderson says he predicted France before the tournament started. I never get these things right. I'm so proud. I feel stupid because I almost picked France, but then I picked Brazil.
You were rooting for France.
Hey, let me tell you, well, France is a good team. I think in general, France was always a favorite of mine. But the matchups, the way it came down, I thought France would get booted out, and I thought Brazil would carry themselves to the final. I mean, I think a lot of people thought that too.
Absolutely.
I even thought your team, your German team, they let me down.
Yeah.
Not even German.
Yeah.
Disappointed in them. Gosh.
Well, I mean, the big 4 going into this tournament were France, Germany, Brazil,
Yeah.
and Spain. And they all disappointed except
Well,
for France.
Russia, that penalty shootout and the scorpion block the goalkeeper made on Russia's side against Spain to win that one play got them,
Pogba
over. sent Spain home. So
Oh, I should have let that go.
will we see the lead increase? That's the
funny,
big question of
actually,
the day right
since
now.
Kanté is out,
right
Is that
now,
the question of the day
until,
right now?
since Kanté is out, the French play much better.
No, even Pogba, for example, Pogba started the attack that resulted in his goal. He played that ball out wide to Mbappe, and then he finished it with a late run.
yeah.
Look at this.
He's better like that rather than playing in a restrictive system, right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Mbappe has just
There it
scored a
is right there.
screamer.
Don't you let? I mean, come on. How are you hating on Mbappe?
You can't.
No,
Me?
I'm not
Hey,
hating
no.
anyone.
Oh, you? Okay.
No.
Hating
I
on.
never used the word hate.
No.
I just say.
Okay,
disliking
the
him.
World Cup is going back to France.
Is it?
Oh,
No, wait.
yeah.
No. We
After
still have
20
people pulling for
years.
Croatia.
And Croatia has to be really careful now.
Well, what do you
I
think?
mean,
I mean,
Those
4-1.
fans.
the question is, do France take mercy on them?
Absolutely not.
I wouldn't. That's disrespectful.
Let's set a record. They're trying to set records now. What's the biggest?
Germany took mercy on Brazil this
21?
time last year.
What was the final result?
Don't forget that.
What was the worst final loss in World Cup history? Do we know that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
How many goals do teams typically lose by?
Unbelievable.
4-1 is quite a difference.
4-1 is a big.
I mean, I think Sebastian should do better there. I mean, it's a nice goal, but
There's nothing you can do to defend that either. I mean,
there is. You can close him down, and
but if you close him
and
down,
the
he's
keeper.
past you.
Where's the keeper? I mean, I don't know.
No, but
I think he should have been closed down for that.
Who did the assist?
no, but I'm
Who was
saying,
the
don't
guy
you
who
think
did
he
the
can free
assist?
himself back up? Like, what
I
do you
didn't
mean?
see.
Tournament is.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Emily.
4 goals in 7 matches.
We just saw the 4-1, and where are you? It looks like you are in the pub, or where are you?
I'm watching the game in a bar in the center of Moscow at the moment.
And you must be very lucky. I mean, you predicted that France will win the title. Did she hear me?
No.
Now we're not watching the World Cup. No.
Wait. Sorry, we can't see the game. Ulrich, you have to change this one here. Oh.
And this one, TV.
Oh, now they're playing Rock'em
Hey, what
Sock'em
about-
Robot. They're playing very aggressive now.
Hi, Emily.
Yeah, I don't know.
So you changed?
Here I am again, I guess.
Yes, can you hear us? She's lucky. She predicted that France will win.
I can
So
just, I
did
don't know
I.
if you can hear me, but I can just show you the atmosphere here.
Can you hear me? So how is the mood in Moscow on the streets? Are the people happy with the game?
Yeah, it's really good. I'm at a sports bar in the center of the
Yeah,
city,
they're playing
and
football now, like American
people,
football.
it seems to me, are kind of cheering for both sides. I've been speaking to people who are for Croatia. Some people said, if Croatia wins, that means that Russia will have been kicked out by the world champion, and also they're kind of the underdog here. But a lot of people are also for France. These guys next to me have actually bet on France as well.
Oh, and he is from France?
No. They bet on France.
They bet on France.
Okay, but are you surrounded by locals, or are there lots of tourists?
It's mainly Russians. There are definitely a few tourists around as
Das
well.
war kein
but
Franzose.
The crowd is pretty mixed.
Oh,
Croatia are back.
come on!
Come!
They're coming back.
Okay.
Emily, thank you. Talk to you later. Bye.
Game
Okay,
on.
70 minutes.
Okay, I didn't actually see
Football.
that.
Everything is possible.
What happened?
Look at this.
What?
Great. Here, look at Zagreb.
Larice.
Oh,
Trying to be cute.
Loris, Tottenham.
He was trying to be
Did you
cute.
just try to meg him?
Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
just try to meg him right there? I'm sorry, but you deserve that.
What was that?
What are you doing?
What was that, Hugo?
Okay, I would
3
say
goals in 6
the
matches.
game ain't over until it's over. Come on, Croatia!
Maybe his name, Loris, got it messed up. That name,
mean?
this bad luck for
Hugo
goalkeepers
Loris
right now.
Karius.
The name is the name right now. Because that looks similar to what Kyrgios did.
Okay, I have to turn on the aircon.
Oh,
again.
man.
Trying to be Manuel Neuer.
He's not a sweeper keeper.
The mood lightens up in Zagreb.
Yeah,
Again.
expect K2K.
Yes.
Saying he's trying to be.
Sorry.
That was for the odds. Maybe some odds makers are like, nah, it can't be by
That's
3 goals.
both teams to score in
It's
both
got to be
halves.
2-goal deficit. It can't be more
there
than
is-
2 goals.
We can't suggest match fixing on.
Yeah, like no,
brilliant.
can't be that embarrassing.
There
no,
was money
no.
to be made on this game.
Careful, guys.
No.
Big mistake.
No, I mean
Careful.
for casual bettors. For casual bettors. That's both teams to score in both halves.
But this goal will lift Croatia now. Mark my words. They're bouncing back.
Well, they have a few levels to rise
I
before they
imagine-
get.
I can't
their head
believe what
above
I've just
water.
seen. I mean, I can believe what I've seen from Lloris
Have
because
we
he's
ever-
done it.
have we-
He's been doing that kind of thing this season. which
But then he
is-
tightened up for the tournament, though.
He did until now.
Mental lapse.
Yeah.
Have we ever seen 6 goals in a World Cup final?
Yeah.
Really? When?
1966.
4-2, same result, right?
Yeah.
You will probably never forget this game.
Well.
Well, he
for a
didn't
game
even
that I
know
wasn't
about it.
alive for, I remember it quite
Right.
well.
Have you ever seen it? Have you ever seen it?
Did you
Of
read the
course.
ticker, the minute-by-minute ticker?
Yeah.
Kamaj is in.
Was it that kept up back then like that?
Kamaj is in.
Damn,
Who's
was it
out,
just-
Dania?
Or was
Who's
it just
out?
goals? No, it wasn't like, oh no, 2 minutes past this guy. No. Come on, man. Goal. Let's see.
So what questions have we got?
In 58. 66, I think.
That was the last time, but I think there were other times as
Oh,
well.
we've seen 5-2 in 58.
5-2, yeah.
What teams? Who was that?
Brazil. That was in Sweden.
Rebic came out.
Kamaj is in the
Rebic
game.
was taken off.
Yeah. I mean, I just looked here.
Kamaj is in.
Was he on a yellow card?
Rebic?
Yeah, who was that? Find out who that was for us, Luke. Who scored 5-2 in 58? Who was in the 58 World Cup?
58?
Brazil and Sweden. Brazil and Sweden.
Goals by Pelé.
And that was the.
No, but mini goals.
And there was
Oh,
the,
Mandzukic. We've seen this before, though.
There was the miracle.
He goes
burn
down
as
and
well.
comes up.
What was the score? in
The
that
hero.
one? I feel like that was a high-scoring game as well.
Thanks, Luke, for that input. So we can actually outdo that by the
Ooh,
looks of it.
Luke, do you like the game? Give us some.
It's
Tell
a-
us. What
it's
do
a-
you think about the match?
It's a clash of heads there between Mandzukic and Umtiti. Mandzukic has come off the worst by the
Luke
looks of
really
it.
Uh-huh.
likes to talk.
We had 1930 4-2, 1938 4-2.
Brazil and Sweden. Brazil
Yeah,
and Sweden.
and
Philippe Martins.
Brazil against Sweden 1958 5-2.
5-2, okay. So one more and we've equalled that one.
Yeah.
Tolisso is coming in.
So that's a defensive change for France.
Luke says France are winning. I'm happy.
Unsurprisingly, a defensive change.
But where is Luke Henderson from?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a French name.
No. Luc
Anderson.
Maybe if you say it with an accent.
So Tolisso on, Matuidi off.
Tolisso. The Bundesliga is back. And we have Kramaric. So
Oh,
two
wow.
Bundesliga substitutes. It's good for us.
Represent.
I mean, who likes the Bundesliga?
Yes, it's
Luke,
ridiculous.
do you like the Bundesliga? Do you watch it?
Luke Henderson is English.
He's English.
Luke Henderson, would you like to be on our next show?
I mean, we still have some, place.
You can sit where Diego usually sits.
Yeah. Diego, where's
Yeah,
Diego?
Which is snapping. at
My
my
brother is
feet.
somewhere. Where is he?
Your brother.
I'm English.
Daniel's brother's
Watching it in
outside.
the room.
Yeah.
I'm English. And now, sure. What do you mean with sure? You want to be on the show?
What do you guys think about Lovren saying he's a top defender now because he's in a Champions League final and World Cup final?
I agree with him. He is a top defender. You know, when you play the formation that or the system that Jurgen Klopp plays at Liverpool, it exposes the defenders all the time.
True.
And that's almost like a kind of, that's part of the territory. Goes with the territory. he's not a bad defender. He's really good. He's proven it in this
Mbappé
tournament.
has the ball.
He's a great defender.
I love how physical he is. Like sometimes he goes a bit over the top, but I like that. It's
and
good.
I think both of them, Vida and Lovren, they match very well together.
Absolutely. And I think he got a lot of criticism, throughout the season when he was playing for Liverpool. But he's proved them
right,
wrong
there was this game against.
Yeah, but he said he was the.
They're coming back.
I mean, you have to know.
He said he was one of the best in the world, though.
Yeah, that's
Relax
not something you should say about yourself.
I mean, I don't know.
There's a lot of better defenders.
I don't know the
than
context that he said that in. Maybe it was a joke, but hopefully.
They got 6 goals against them in the
hopefully
semifinals.
It was a joke.
No, I don't think it was a joke.
No, but honestly, do you think
But he is very good. Just to be clear. Sorry.
Do you think that it's not okay when a player considers himself to be one of the best players?
When he's being criticised constantly for being one of the worst, I think it's totally okay to come out and say,
I'm
no,
not.
look what I've achieved. I'm not one of the worst. I'm actually one of the best.
I think Liverpool had such a strong attack this year. Like semifinals of the Champions League, they conceded 6 goals.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah.
Lovren. Yeah, he has.
How many goals did Sergio Ramos let by him?
We talk now with Croatia, Zagreb.
I think Sergio Ramos is.
In Zagreb, how is the atmosphere? Is there still hope that Croatia will win?
Hey, we're here in Zagreb, and after the 4-1, people started to go. But then the 4-2 happened, and there was again burst actually of joy and of flares going up again. I'm going to ask around a bit actually if there is still hope. Izvinite, ima li još nade, mislite? Ima još nade?
Wir sind Ungarn, aus Ungarn.
Oh, they're from Hungary. Do you think they can come back?
Yeah.
Okay, Hungary believes Croatia comes back. That's very nice. I'll ask here. Izvinite, ima li još nade za Hrvatsku?
They're from Slovakia.
Oh, they're from Slovakia. See, that gives you a pretty good impression actually that all the neighbors also came in. Izvini, ima li još nade?
From Austria.
Bitte, spielst du? Gibt's noch Hoffnung für Croatia?
Ja, natürlich. Im Fußball ist alles möglich.
Everything is possible in football, so that's going to be 4-4 probably. I can't tell you, but there's only 10 more minutes to go, I think, and it will be tough. It will be very tough for Croatia.
So I see you're surrounded by tourists. Get a real Croatian, please.
Well, actually,
and then
there
come
are
back.
many. I mean, we can walk up to that guy. Come on over here. Izvini, ima li još nade, misliš? Za Hrvatsku?
Mislim da ne, premalo je do kraja, po meni. Ali ne znam, svašta se još može desiti. Čekamo do zadnje minute pa ćemo vidjeti.
That was a real Croatian now, and he says, well, he doesn't have too much hope, but let's wait until the very end, and then we can see.
Good job,
but 4-4
Sebastian.
will be a very tough one.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Thanks.
Ćemo iz 4-4 na penale!
So he says it's going to be 4-4, actually.
Oh,
there is hope.
That was close.
That was close. Oh, yeah, they're coming. We're coming back. Sebastian.
He says I'm real. Okay.
Sebastian, stay there. Stay with him.
That's who they just.
Stay there
Thank you,
and
guys.
watch
Thank
it
you,
with
guys.
him, please. He's our man.
No, doesn't look like.
Oh dear. Where's VAR, eh? When you need it.
Yes.
We have new jock, knew, talking about Lovren, I think. He's not even one of the best in the English Premier League, so. But it's not
But
about that. I
nobody's
mean,
talking about that he's the best. I
he
mean,
said that about himself.
Jürgen Klopp says he's the best defender in the world. What should Jürgen Klopp say?
Put it.
Anyway.
Hey, you know, it's
He's a
wishful
center
thinking.
back. He's got to keep him confident.
Right.
It's my center back. What's he?
I think the best defender in the world's on the ball right there, Varane.
Yeah.
I think he's amazing. 25 years old, 4 Champions Leagues.
Yeah.
What about Godin from
Says it
Atletico?
all.
also very good.
Yeah.
I like
also
him.
good.
So, yeah, who out there?
I think Uruguay, they didn't have one. They didn't get one Gegentor.
Okay, come.
Goal against.
Goal against in the group stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daniel.
We've almost reached the 80th minute. Do we really think it's feasible? Are you pulling for
Well, I
Croatia?
mean-
Stop this
No,
ball!
I mean,
Look at this.
Stop him. I'm sorry. I'm always yelling into you.
The guy on the ball there, Mbappe,
Stopped himself there.
he's the key.
Yeah.
I
Good
mean,
defense.
He got ahead of himself, it looked like.
If he gets the ball, then France have got a chance always.
10 more minutes to go.
Yeah. Who out there thinks Croatia has a fighting chance? They've fought back late in matches before.
Definitely.
Can 2 goals happen in 10 minutes and a little bit of change?
Of
Anything
course.
can happen.
What is your opinion? What do you
Absolutely not. France win the World Cup. Absolutely not.
What is your opinion?
Too late to motivate.
Dania?
So that thing.
I think that France is probably going to win. Nothing's impossible, but I think that France is probably going to win.
Although I'd say if there's one team in the tournament that can
Yeah.
get it back, it's Croatia.
That's Croatia. That's.
Uh-oh.
Camilla,
They have to
what
do
do you
something
think?
fast.
I'm
Yeah.
hoping. I'm just hoping. And
Screamer by Modric.
I
Yeah, it's uh-oh.
I think it's a tough one. 2 goals in 10 minutes, but why not?
I lost my hope. I don't think Croatia's going to make it.
10 minutes is...
Croatia can still do it.
Quite
One
long.
goal is going to heat up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they get a
One
goal,
goal. Yeah.
if they get a
Yeah.
goal in the next 5 minutes, there's a fighting chance. Because in
Yeah.
5 minutes, they can get the momentum and do something, right?
Yeah.
Just takes a second.
No, France is going to. That's they did a pretty
Nabil
dirty job
Fekir is
against
coming on.
England and against Belgium. That's what they're going to do
Maybe,
again.
but maybe it's a good time now to. Oh, Giroud is getting out.
Giroud.
To talk about the golden ball after this game. Who will get it?
Actually, someone just asked that.
Oh, who was it?
The Ballon d'Or, you asking about this question?
Yeah.
Yeah, do you think Modric can win the Ballon d'Or for what he did? He's asking the same question again.
Or the golden ball.
The
No, I
golden
was
ball.
talking
We're
about the
talking
golden
about the golden ball, the best player of this World Cup tournament.
Exactly.
Who gets it?
Who gets it?
Messi? Leo Messi.
Oh.
I
Oh, I
think
thought that was
either
your- no, sorry.
I think either Modric or Kante. I think
Wow, did I
Or-
say really?
yeah. I think Modric.
I'm going to agree.
I think Modric just.
I don't know. I don't think so.
There hasn't
What about
really,
Mesut Özil?
Although
there hasn't really been one like really standout player, but if you look at how where Croatia are at, they owe everything to Modric.
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you mean? No, Mandzukic. What are you talking about?
What?
That game, did you
Mandzukic?
see that game when he
not
came back and...
Mandzukic, Modric. We are talking
No,
about.
I know, but I'm talking about his teammate. I'm talking about Mario.
Let's let him down.
That's what I'm talking about. Luka Modric, yeah, but that last game they played, his first half was suspect. He was losing the ball very easily.
He was?
Luka Modric
In
was.
what game, sorry?
The last match.
Modric was fantastic in the last
he
game.
was
Well, but he
He
was
was
And the game
fantastic
bef-
in all games.
And the game before that. Like he had it, I mean, there's a little period like end of the group stage, last 16, where he didn't really impose himself. But I would say, generally speaking, he's been phenomenal.
No, generally speaking, no.
Listen,
I'm just
it's
talking
the-
about in certain instances, you don't expect that to happen unless it's taken and things like this. I mean, yeah, it happens, but
Who
I
would
mean,
you,
I
who
lift
would you
the bar a
pick?
little higher.
Yes, who would
I
you
think
pick?
Mandzukic on this team, just because he carried them to the next damn stage.
For the golden ball.
But wait.
Nah, just for I don't.
The best
I'm
player
gonna
in the
pick with
tournament.
a France.
they say.
I'm gonna go with
Best player in the
a French
tournament
player.
wasn't Mandzukic.
So who would
Definitely gonna go with a French
Definitely
player.
not.
I'm gonna go with the young kid.
Did you see?
Flash?
Mbappe.
Young kid, yeah, Kid Flash.
I mean, I
Too
think he'll
young.
probably
I'm going
win
with-
the young
He's too young.
player.
Yeah.
ain't too young.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Who? What not?
Absolutely.
The youngest player,
The-
best
the-
young player.
The best youngest player.
And they're not gonna give right. They,
He
I
could.
guess
He
that would
could.
be
he-
unfair to give him. See, because of the
No,
politics of the situation, maybe this opens the door.
No, but look at Modric, 63 kilometers. He's run farther than any player in the World Cup. No Croatian player has scored more goals. No Croatian has played more passes. No Croatian has played more through balls. He's completed 2.7 key passes per game, almost double the next
Okay,
highest.
so
And
MVP,
even-
right. MVP of his team,
like-
clearly
And
him.
even
Okay,
he's
yeah.
even brilliant
He's a
in
And
LeBron
his team's
James.
in the final.
And
Yeah,
and
right.
He's even
He's
brilliant
LeBron
in
James.
defense. He's
They're
not
gonna
only-
lose.
LeBron James.
They're about to lose
If Mbappe scores another goal, he could get it.
You can get
No, really.
Whoever scores
Ah.
the next goal gets the golden ball.
But Harry Kane is going to get the
Felipe
gold
Martins,
boot,
we
so-
have a
Who,
comment.
anyways,
Yeah, I
who's
think so.
deciding that? Who decides who gets the ball? Can we decide it?
Some
Modric is the
some
best
big wig at
midfield
FIFA.
player in the world we have.
Modric is one of the best players of this generation.
Yeah, he is.
Period.
He's been
How
one
old
of
is
the.
he? 32? 30 something?
I think he's 30, around.
He's
30.
in his 30s, him, man. Yeah.
He's an 85. He's an 85.
This is his last World Cup.
So he's
I'm assuming this would be it for him.
He's 1985.
Kylian Mbappé becomes the first teenager to score in a final.
Yeah, Harry Kane. We have a comment. What do you think about this Harry Kane comment? Harry Kane didn't do diddly out of the group stage. He didn't do much out of the group stage.
What
That
score?
is from Carlos
Who is he
Ramos.
talking about?
Harry Kane.
Yeah, I would generally agree. I mean, I'd say against Colombia, he was good. Scored a crucial penalty, and I think he did a lot of good work in that game. But from the quarterfinals onwards,
We didn't really
we
see
didn't.
him.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't really himself. I'm not really sure why that was. But you know, first World Cup for him, and he's won the Golden Boot. We can't be too critical. But yeah, I mean, Harry Kane's so crucial for England, and they don't really have that number 10 like Luka Modric, who does, except for Croatia. So if England did have a player like that, providing him a bit more service, then I think we would have seen more.
Oh, that was.
He gave up on that. Was back
No, I think
miscommunication.
he might have been offside.
But
offside.
5 more minutes to go.
The clock is ticking for Dalic.
4-2.
And how many goals did how many penalties did Harry Kane convert?
3 this World
3.
Cup?
3, I
Yes.
think, yeah.
So he only scored 3 goals and
No.
Well, one was the one that
scored
came
the
off his
header.
heel as well.
He scored 6 goals.
nice one.
right. So half penalties, half.
And one was, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, he's lucky. He was lucky.
He's
I think you're just
He's
playing
a-
devil's advocate.
he's a really
right? You just go against.
he's an accomplished striker. But he was helped out by set pieces. That's
Yeah.
Okay, now it looks like they've already started playing the
Definitely.
music. You know what I mean? The other players are looking dejected. Other, you know.
yeah,
And
they
this
look
is also
frustrated.
part of the French game.
I do really like this kid, Fekir.
Yeah, it's done, lads. That's what everyone's.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
But still,
done,
Croatia's played a
unfortunately.
great tournament, though. And Pogba.
I mean, I think we have to
Very
speak
good.
about Deschamps as well. I mean,
Yeah.
20 years ago, almost to the day, he won
True.
Yeah, yeah.
as a player.
As a captain.
And first since Franz Beckenbauer to win it as a player and a coach, I would say.
And
I think
There was
so.
another one.
And the
the Brazil.
Brazilian guy, yeah, Zagallo. I think
Zagallo.
Yeah.
Mario
Yeah, I mean-
Zagallo.
Deschamps has really proved himself.
Yeah, he's a legend.
So we have an interesting comment from our basically, you know, the one cast member who's not here, but he's contributing, Luke.
Luke!
Predictions
Hi,
of the
Luke.
starting 11.
The best team in the
11 in the
tournament.
tournament, yeah.
Whew.
The tournament team.
I don't think we're going to agree in the next 3.5 minutes, but
Yeah, no way.
3 minutes. I think.
And the goal for me.
I think what
I was going to say Hugo Lloris.
And I would say Courtois.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I mean,
say
I think Courtois, Pickford, Lloris.
But Pickford. No,
The best
I'm
three
not sure about-
goalkeepers.
Pickford. As the
No,
English guy.
no, I know. I'm
mean,
going to be
finally-
accused of bias, but the save he made against Colombia was one of the best saves I've
Yeah.
ever seen.
I'm a total fan of Pickford.
Yeah.
Now finally England has a good goalkeeper.
Yeah,
Yes,
we've been waiting
they
a while.
do, but I
how old
think
is he? Yeah, how old is he? 20 what?
He's early 20s.
Yeah, 23.
And where does
right?
Yeah.
he
He
plays?
plays for Everton. He
Yeah.
was
And it
signed
was-
from Sunderland for
Yeah.
quite a lot, actually. I'm
Yeah.
not sure of the exact fee, but it was 20-something million, which is a lot for a keeper.
Yeah.
But it looks like money well spent at the moment.
He's a great goalkeeper.
he was great, but not for me, not the best one in this tournament.
No.
Ah. Okay, 2 more minutes to go. Okay, and then defenders.
Oh man, you want me to name the whole team?
Godin.
Varane,
Varane has to be there.
Yes.
Right back, maybe. I mean, Trippier was good. Pavard has been really good for
But
France.
Trippier was good attacking wise.
Yeah, like
He attacked a lot.
Yeah.
England didn't
Good
concede many
attacking.
goals, but
Didn't really play.
I don't want to name the England team. Who else? Mounier.
Mounier,
Yeah,
100%.
totally.
100%, hands down.
Yeah, Mounier. So yeah, Varane.
He's actually the one who got on my
I would
radar.
actually go with Lovren over Godin. That's my choice.
Modric for sure in the starting 11.
Left back, I can't really think at the moment.
And
Modric, I'd have Kante in there. I'd have Pogba.
Kante, yeah.
Kante.
we have actually a lot of good players in there, yes.
I think Mbappe is going to be on there.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to try and make space for De Bruyne somehow.
Yeah, I would say definitely.
Yeah.
Eden
Hazard.
Hazard, maybe, yeah.
Definitely.
I think
Hazard.
we've already got more than 11.
Yeah. But still no striker.
Yeah. Well, Mbappe can be our striker.
But we can't also. Perisic was very good for Croatia
Left
down the
back.
the left flank.
True.
Strinic.
I like.
So what's your opinion, Luke?
Strinic
Oh no, what? Yeah.
for left back.
Left back is probably Strinic.
Yeah, maybe. It's worth mentioning that the French fullbacks, both of them, came into the team without much experience, and they both.
Isn't Pavard like a centre back?
Yeah, for Stuttgart. Yeah, and now the two of them are World Cup winners. Pretty crazy. But it just shows that a World Cup, like international football in general, it's about cohesion. It's not so much about like getting everything spot on.
I think it actually, it's about getting your tactics down and playing as a team and being able to execute the plan that, Deschamps in this case set out for them.
You have to be together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's easy maybe to get pulled out of position, but if the team knows what they're doing and the defensive line can work together as a unit, then you're very solid.
Yeah.
France is celebrating the game, the regular time. 90 minutes are over now.
Oh, yeah, it's a done deal, man.
How much time do we have of extra time?
I don't see it.
Injury time?
They didn't say.
They didn't say.
Yeah.
We're almost 1 minute in already. I mean, Croatia haven't given up, but it's almost done. But that's a bad ball.
Oh, no.
France on the attack.
No, it's enough.
Mbappe.
No.
It's enough.
Oi.
It's enough.
Okay. Pogba couldn't make it 5.
So what's the extra time? They didn't say?
Somebody
5
said
minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Okay.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
2 goals in 3 minutes. Come on. Everything is possible.
Now, France.
Will France
gonna make
score again? That's the question.
Oi. That was a late tackle.
A little bit.
Who was that?
A little too rough.
Was that Lovren?
World's best defender. No, it was Lovren.
No, it was the right back.
Vrasilico.
Yeah. I'm glad you pronounced that.
He looks like one of the Musketeers.
That guy.
Don't you think?
That guy.
I've been trying to say that for the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
What? That he looks like a Musketeer?
No, I haven't been trying to say that for the last 4 weeks.
Vrasilico has the craziest tattoos.
Vrasilico.
I'm very much into tattoos. Here, I'm gonna show. Who can I show?
Show us first us.
To you? Here. This is.
What is it? Himself on his back?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
What is it? What is it?
Not as bad as
Wow. But that is Yakuza, right? That's beautiful. No, I think Emily, you have a great fan here that's wants to talk to you.
Emily, how are
God,
you?
and I missed it.
What are you doing?
Good, I'm good. Yeah.
You still watching football, or where do you go?
A microphone. Sorry.
Well, hold on. Oh, what's?
No. They're behind
Are there
us.
still? I don't know. Do you have a
The
question?
atmosphere is really good here because
Oh my goodness.
things are kicking off in these final minutes, as you obviously know. And you can see these excited faces here behind me, including Sergey. This is Sergey.
Hello.
Hi. Sergey, ты говоришь по-английски тоже? Sergey, ты за кого? Who are you for?
I'm from Russia, but now I'm from Croatia.
So he was, of course, his heart is for Russia, but now he's for Croatia because he said it's the underdog in this game. So.
Me too. Yeah, and then.
Он тоже за Хорватию, да.
And where is Germany play now?
Why is Germany not playing now? He's asking you.
Thomas Müller plays golf. Jerome Boateng is boxing. They're training for the next league, for the next season.
Okay, so I'll just tell Germany that Germany's out and
Yeah, please.
they just didn't make the cut this time.
Yeah.
Они просто не так
Oh, he's
хорошо играли.
disappointed, Dalic.
Okay.
Вот я говорю.
Yes.
Look, okay, so doesn't look
He
too
did
bad.
it
So
so
quite there are
well.
quite a
I
few
really
people there.
liked him.
Yeah.
Game over,
Definitely.
yeah.
I can show you again. So people are
Oh,
kind
no.
of outside this bar.
And then
Watching.
the majority roots for Croatia.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. So the people who are around me were
Last
mainly
30
rooting for
seconds.
Croatia. People here say that they're kind of like the underdog in the game, and also they kind of see them as like a brother nation. You know, they're kind of closer to Russia than France. That's what people have been telling me ahead of the game. But there were quite a few people also cheering for France. So I think the Russians here at the bar are pretty much divided.
Well, thank you very much, Emily. I think we have a new World Cup winner right at this moment. Just in a few seconds. Maybe then you stay here. And
So I predicted 2-1. So like, I mean, it's pretty close to what I predicted, right?
yes. You predicted 2-1. Congratulations, Emily.
Politician. Boys, congratulations.
Can you? Is there a French guy around you, a French girl?
I haven't seen any French people right around me, but I can go find someone.
Thank you. Just go ahead. Maybe behind you. This the lady behind you.
А кто-то за Францию здесь? Кто-то за Францию? Так что ладно. So there's a flag over there. I'm gonna see if I can find a flag.
Think about the talent left off that roster. Yeah, for sure. It's a good point. You have a young talent.
You might be able to see there's a flag like all the way over there.
Let's see the flag. Yeah, go over there, please.
So I can see a lone flag like
Yeah, there's
waving
this
over
lonely
there.
flag man. Let's ask him. That's a French flagman in Moscow. Is he French or is he Russian?
Tolisso.
Tolisso.
At least Bayern Munich has one world champion. And Stuttgart. Stuttgart too. Oh, Kamaric, right.
This is Moscow.
Germany has 2 world champions now.
Emily, talk to him, please.
Вы французы или откуда вы? Настоящие французы.
Yeah.
They told me in Russian that they're real French people, so obviously
Yeah.
not very.
Russian who pretend to be French.
Скажите, wow.
Whoa!
I think they're a little bit distracted,
Yeah.
too distracted to talk.
Scenes of joy in Moscow.
Скажите, как вы себя чувствуете?
Очень хорошо.
He said he feels great. А почему вы за
Заслуженная
Францию?
победа.
Как?
Заслуженная победа. Мы считаем, что было тяжело сначала, да. Хорватия, сборная просто реально очень хорошо, очень крепко играли.
Франция лучше.
Опыт у нас было.
He says that they really earned this victory.
Yes, I also feel really sorry for Croatia.
They're the better team, he said.
Why? They made it to the final.
Yeah.
That's an
Congratulations.
But in the end, you just want to win it.
Oh,
Who's the final?
those are all Russian.
Worse. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. I think Belgium or England would have preferred.
What happened to the Russians?
You still lose. You still lost. It
Well, there
sucks.
can only be one winner.
yeah.
Yeah, but
So it's going to be,
Dania, have you ever played a final?
played a lot of finals, but not as big as the World Cup.
No. And for sure you won
Actually-
some, but how was it when you...
Sucks to lose.
Yes.
When you lose, you don't think
Well, great. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you very much, Emily. Emily.
Thank you.
Tell me, how do you feel?
I mean, one day, yeah,
This is
they'll be
super
happy.
exciting to have win here in Russia. Fantastic country, so welcoming. And we are, after 20 years, repeating the
Griezmann is
Everton.
crying.
Fantastic, fantastic. We are friends for a while. Thank you.
He's happy. They're happy.
But you're for France today.
Yes, I was
Why
for
are you
France
for
today. Oh, because Australia was very good.
Oh my God.
So now we're all friends.
Yes.
Yeah. Does he know who won the World Cup?
Confusion in Moscow.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh. Wow.
Bye, Emily. Bye. Thank you very much.
I'll take that.
See you later.
And the mic.
And the mic. We have
Everything.
to-
He'll take everything.
So, do we all know now that the next World Cup, France will get booted out the group stage?
Group stage.
Oh, this is what happens, right? This is
Will
what
that
happens.
happen to France?
If you're maybe they should just not go. They're just like, you know what?
I
we'll
like
sit
that
this one out.
curse, actually. I like that one. Well, France is world champion 2018. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Well done. Well deserved. Yeah.
Absolutely deserved. Very nice game. Nice to watch. I'm still a little bit. I feel sorry for Croatia, I must say. Yeah.
They did amazing to get there, but
It's a good run.
ultimately they just were beaten by a better team.
It fell a little short.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Croatia was good. Was better in the first half.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a great start by them.
I don't.
They were a bit. It was just a bit unfortunate that the key moments in that game, like the VAR decision, where it didn't go their way.
It could.
And sometimes you get the rub of the
True.
green, you know.
You got to be clinical when you get those chances.
That's another thing. They
when you
create
get
big
them,
chances.
Yeah, you need to finish them. If you can't finish,
oh shit!
Perisic,
Look at them crying.
Perisic had a chance in the first half, which he could have put away.
Yeah.
But hey.
Zubazic cried.
No, and you need a little luck to even make it this far because Australia was not the easiest game for France. Their first game to open up this tournament. So
Yeah, you got to just get through the
you have
group
to get
stage.
through luck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought Croatia would have a little tougher situation with Nigeria. I didn't think they would just get past them with ease like that. And then I didn't think Croatia would do that to Argentina either. I don't think anyone really saw.
I think that was the moment in this tournament when everyone was like, okay, Croatia
Take
could
them
go
serious.
really
Yeah,
far.
yeah.
We all started to take them really seriously at that point.
Yeah.
Or more seriously, I should say. Because you've always got to take a team with Modric and Rakitic seriously.
Yeah.
No, I'm not happy with that result. I mean, France was very good, but Croatia, the score is too high.
it might not be as indicative of the game and how the game actually was, because I don't think the first half France was 2 goals. You know, first shot on net was a penalty shot.
This is what I mean. Like
But-
they weren't lucky, but like as I say, those crucial moments, the own goal,
Yeah.
the handball, they just went for France.
Yeah.
And you know the momentum went their way.
Yeah.
But France has not had a problem this tournament with playing like that, playing in their system, playing their game. They'll take their chances, and it's not like, okay, we're going to press to score 500 goals. No.
Yeah, what I've been really
they're happy
impressed with
that.
France is that they're just so they're so disciplined
Yeah.
and they stay within that system. They don't deviate.
Yeah.
Everyone knows their role, and I think there's quite a few guys in the squad that haven't got game time in this tournament. We're seeing a few of them here.
Yeah.
Kimpembe, for
Two of
example,
them,
Rami,
right?
Rami, Lamar didn't get on that much, but they,
That's
They have a-
doing the
they have a
Iceland-
system.
the
We have a
Iceland
comment
clap?
from the legend. I can see
they're
if you
doing the
guys
thunderclap.
agree.
That's
Yeah.
From
Oh,
the
they're-
legend, a
That's-
comment from the legend. It's sad to see a team that played with dedication and enormous spirit lose in the final. Croatia played better than France. They deserved to win.
Well, I
That's
agree
from
with
the legend.
everything
Yeah,
except
but
for
the team
the
that
play
it
better
doesn't.
than France. They
But-
didn't in the end.
Yes, and the
Sorry to
team-
say they lost to
They
an
deserved,
accomplished
but-
French
but
team.
France
Yeah,
scored.
you can't take anything away from this France. This France
No.
was class from
Yeah.
top to bottom.
Yeah.
Especially
The players they left at home were class.
But I agree with everything
It's a
else
good
that they
team.
played with
Especially-
amazing dedication and
Yeah.
they, they've been a credit to this tournament.
France is a very cold team. I mean, they played so cool.
Well, Didier Deschamps is a
Yeah, Didier-
cold kind of man.
Yeah.
He
He's,
transferred
he's
that.
probably
But
frosty.
credit
Like,
to Deschamps because
Iceman.
he has so many stars in his team, and He
But Croatia has so many teams stars too.
That's true.
On the
but
paper, I would say Croatia is even better.
What?
I wouldn't.
No way. You bumped your. No, you must know.
No, but
No, that makes no sense, bro. You're not.
I don't know.
You know,
maybe a better midfield. They have a better midfield, but
Rakitic.
yeah, they have a good solid midfield. But you talking about star power?
These quality,
France blow them out the water.
You know, also
just with two of them, Pogba and Mbappe.
They are.
Griezmann.
It was important that France won this tournament in some ways because they've got such a strong team, and the last tournament, of course, they got to the final when they were expected to win, and they lost.
A lot of people criticized Deschamps after that, saying he got it tactically wrong.
Yeah,
Right,
and I mean they still got to the final, but to lose 2 finals,
Yeah.
there would be no coming back from that. I think, like just
This was
just,
the natural next step,
mentally,
right?
yeah.
Although-
Get it done. I mean, they lose it and they host it that tournament. This has got to be sweet.
And
you
that
know?
was a tough one for them to take, but they've come back so well here, and also. They had Dimitri Payet in that tournament.
Right.
He was like the standout performer.
Who? Where is he right now?
And now
Better
they've
song, too.
And they've just decided, okay, we can have a future without him. Pluck him out of the team, which 2 years ago would have seemed insane.
Benzema, Marshall also off.
Right, he left in Benzema.
Yeah,
Lacazette
There's
off.
like a lot-
Lacazette on the side, Lacazette.
You could take France's B team to this tournament.
And they would compete.
Yeah, you definitely could.
Now a question: who is the man of the match?
Look at France's shots.
Man of the match.
Man of the match. For me, it's Pogba.
I like Pogba to be man of the match.
Who?
I like Pogba.
Yeah, I think that's
Pogba.
a decent shout.
Yeah.
I think so.
He worked
I think Pogba,
defensively
you can't
very
really
well.
Who else could it be?
Yeah. Defensively, he was strong. He scored a goal.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he's world champion.
Pogba,
now.
Yeah.
man of the match.
I
It's
like
official.
Is
Yeah.
it? We've decided.
We've decided.
Give him the award.
Okay, Pogba.
Oh, what do you think? Who is man of the match?
If they make it official, let us know in the comments.
Pour l'éternité.
Oh, that was
Griezmann
the.
for
So
me.
someo's holding up the. Is someone in the crowd?
Yeah, look
the
at it,
L'Équipe
saying
from 98 with
Yeah,
Zidane.
that's nice. That's nice.
Wow.
That's very nice. 20 years later.
Yeah.
That's some history.
Griezmann. A lot of people voting for Griezmann to get player of the match.
Again,
Yeah.
Griezmann had a big game.
Griezmann was also.
Yeah.
But maybe
He had a
because
great
Pogba scored, he was the one who started the counterattack that led to his goal. Maybe.
I also feel like Pogba hasn't fully got the credit in this tournament that he deserves.
No.
People have been talking about Kante a lot and Mbappe. But
Also, yeah. Just because Mbappe is so young, so it's like, wow, 19 years old, what he's doing.
Yeah.
It calls a lot of attention.
I just, you know what frustrates me as well? I'm not by any means a Manchester United fan, but you watch the guys like Pogba, Lukaku, even to an extent Alexis Sanchez, and they're so shackled by Jose Mourinho. And okay, to an extent, it works because second in the league, Mourinho's record speaks for itself. But it can't be fun to play in that system.
Yeah,
they're handcuffed.
No.
Right? Yeah, like you
But
said.
a lot of people have been criticizing Pogba. I mean, ever since he went to United, like, oh, he's overrated. Is he even worth that much
That
money?
comes with that price
Talk with Ollie.
Ollie.
Ollie, how are you? How did you experience that game? Can you hear him?
We
I
can't.
We can't hear him.
We can't hear you, Ollie. Sorry. I saw him say what's going on.
Maybe
Read his
Luke.
lips. Read his lips. Just read his lips.
Lip
Oh, now
reading.
he turns.
Okay, then we might talk like this.
Okay, maybe we talk
Okay,
to Ollie
we-
later. Actually, he was the only one. He was in the stadium. Wow.
Yeah. This is solid German technique here. Yeah, typically German.
So
We can't play football and we can't.
Well,
even-
this is not the cool part, though. I
And
mean,
let's not talk about airports.
like they,
And then we can't
I can
go
hear you guys
airports.
fine.
they leave everyone on the
Especially-
pitch to watch them celebrate.
What can
That's
we
tough for the
do?
Croatian team. I guess.
Ah, Ollie, do you hear me?
Oh, we hear something.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Woo!
hello, Moscow.
How was
Finally.
it?
Woo.
How was the game?
Oh, what a game. I mean, the last two World Cup finals were 0-0 after 90 minutes. This was 4-2. I don't think anyone expected that. The number of goals we got there, the atmosphere was great. There was so many Croatian fans who were just making so much noise. The French fans, of course, played their part, but really, the Croatian fans were the heart and soul of that final in the stands. But my God, what a performance from France, especially in the second half, just to take the game away from Croatia. Griezmann, again, low-key, doing his job very well. And, of course, Kylian Mbappe exciting us all, getting France up the pitch to set up that goal for Paul Pogba. A brilliant final, the kind of final that we haven't seen in a very long time. I can't remember any World Cup final in my lifetime that was like this. So what a World Cup it's been, what a final it was, a fitting occasion.
So is it the best World Cup final you've seen?
I think so, yeah. I'm struggling to think of a final that matched this for entertainment. I mean, you had everything. You had VAR coming in to give a penalty. You had an incredible error from Hugo Lloris. I don't know what was going through his mind when he made that mistake, but my word. You had Mbappe herring forward, the crowd getting to their feet every time he got the ball in space. You had Griezmann pulling strings. You had Croatia fighting for their lives out there. This final had absolutely everything, and on top of that, 6 goals. So I don't think anyone can complain about the kind of entertainment that we've had at Luzhniki Stadium here tonight. That was phenomenal.
In your opinion, man of the match?
Oh, what a question. I think Griezmann was again, quietly very important for France. Obviously, put the ball in for the own goal to put France in the lead in the first place. And then very calm putting away his penalty. Croatia tried to delay that penalty a long time, and he must have been so nervous standing there waiting. And he waited for the keeper to commit and then picked his corner. Super performance from him. I thought Paul Pogba was excellent as well, though. Obviously, great finish for his goal. But I thought, again, like he has done throughout the tournament, he was disciplined, he was smart in defence, he was good going forward. A real all-round midfielder's performance from Pogba as well. I would just about, I think, give it to Pogba.
That's my opinion too.
Me too.
We all agree, and you've been right with your prediction for once. Congratulations.
Hey, yeah.
He was good in the quarterfinals.
Even a stop clock, eh? Yeah. Yeah, I was okay in the quarterfinals. I was good in the round of 16. I was just very bad in the semi-finals, so let's not talk about the semi-finals anymore. But no, I thought France would win this based on their physical, the advantage that they had over Croatia, because Croatia just played so much football. I thought that France would win it on their talent as well, and ultimately those two really showed. Croatia fought so hard in that first half and really kept the fight up in the second too, but you could see their legs were tiring. They just didn't have the energy left to put in the kind of comeback that they did against England and just drive that performance through to the win. And you have to give France the credit for that talent as well. I mean, they scored some fantastic goals today. They played some great attacking football as well as being pretty solid defensively. Hugo Lloris's error aside. So
let's not talk about
it was it went kind of how I was expecting, but more extreme.
Wow, what an analysis
oh, Mike,
of
come on.
our MVP here. Thank you very much, Ollie. What are you doing now?
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
I'm going to go and check out what the French fans are doing to celebrate.
Enjoy.
Maybe we hear you soon. Bye.
Maybe you will. See you guys.
Who knows?
Bye-bye, Ollie. Well, he also mentioned Pogba, I guess.
Okay, we all agree on Pogba?
I think so. It's between him and Griezmann. But I think Pogba,
sure.
yeah. I think Pogba takes
I'll
it.
try to call Infantino. Phew. Okay. There's some sad people in Berlin because of that loss. Yeah. Oh man, look at those.
That's the toughest
guys.
part. You have to soak up that environment when you're on the opposite end of that emotion, and you're just watching them celebrate. You're like, shit.
And it's always the same.
Yeah.
Yes, they get there.
Talk about remembering that moment forever. Like, you want to put that in someo's head.
And
they should let the losing team leave. Like, okay, you guys can go. Leave.
Yeah.
Leave the winners on the pitch.
It's torture, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
and therefore,
and sadly for Croatia, you can't really see them doing it again next time. I think this was their chance. Like their best players are like either 30 or like just over 30.
I don't know about the youth, the Croatian youth.
I mean, in 20 years they've produced 2 amazing teams. So maybe they've got something in store for us.
Every generation, right?
Hopefully.
Yeah. Although I think Belgium will come back in the next World Cup and be even stronger. I think Germany, of course, they'll be back.
Of course. You so
You
sure?
are
You said-
lying.
They touch
I
you
can
say
mean
that.
nothing.
You know the thing.
Actually, I was thinking
England,
if we
you
should
think would be
talk
bad,
about
right?
Germany at the end of the show, but I don't want to.
I think
Germany.
we don't want
have-
people to turn off.
No.
We have so many like youth academies. Belgium they have youth academies, but Croatia, they don't have any youth academies. They just, the talents come out of, from the streets.
Out of the blue.
Yeah.
Oh, but they're like Modric. He had a hard.
do, yeah, and they get
youth.
signed.
He grew up in a
They get
refugee
signed by-
hostel, so.
yeah, true.
He didn't go to Hertha BSC, sort of the youth academy.
Where he got rejected from somebody. Hajduk Split, I think.
Yeah, he was regarded very
Yeah.
small.
Too small.
Yeah,
He would
yeah,
never be
yeah.
a football player.
Yeah, when he's 172 centimeters. He's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyone
Perisic too,
anyone
he
who's seen Modric in the flesh knows that his calf muscles,
Yeah.
they're like basketballs.
Small but powerful.
No, this was a great tournament by Croatia.
I mean, it's easy when you're like caught up still in the euphoria of the tournament to say, yeah, it was amazing. But I'm struggling to think of a better World Cup in terms of pure entertainment. I think it's been great.
It's been great, yeah.
It's been really, really great.
A lot of good goals.
Yeah.
A lot of exciting matches.
How did Russia
So
do?
many surprises.
Did Russia do better than you thought?
Russia did better. I thought they'd go
Surprises.
out in the first round, yeah. They did better than I thought.
I think they did better than everybody thought, really.
I picked Egypt and Uruguay to go out of that group.
So did
Egypt
I.
disappointed me, actually.
Because, I was...
Yeah, but it was
Salah didn't-
because of Moussalet,
didn't
because he
play.
didn't play.
Well, yeah, he wasn't. He still wasn't fit. We can blame Ramos for that.
But was there, well, we mentioned already a few games, but were there just like an outstanding, brilliant match we saw?
I think
Yeah.
someone
Fun.
mentioned Belgium-Japan earlier.
That was a good
That was
match.
amazing.
The comeback, killer
Cracker
comeback.
of a match.
That was
What?
It was me, actually.
Belgium-Japan.
Why?
Why?
Because it was a stunning game of football.
Literally.
Yeah, but Japan.
But that's the thing. Nobody thought Belgium was going to go down 2-0 to Japan.
Yeah.
Okay, you mean from the
Like, Japan came out...
Best game. We're talking
Yeah.
about the best
from
game.
the thrill? Okay, yeah.
Japan came out and didn't respect Belgium and say, okay, we're going to sit back. They took the game to them and they tried to go at them
Yeah.
and they scored 2 goals on them.
2 great goals.
Yeah, and okay, maybe there was a quick lapse at the end of the game which allowed Belgium to capitalize on the counterattack and win.
Which was also
Yeah.
one of the greatest
Brilliant.
counterattacks.
One of a brilliant
Besides the one
Amazing goal.
here, Mexico against Germany,
Yeah.
that was the other brilliant counterattack of the
I
tournament.
think either that one for me or France versus Argentina.
What about Spain, Portugal in the group?
That was also
Amazing.
amazing.
That was
Amazing.
That was when the World Cup really arrived.
Yeah, you're
wasn't
like,
it?
whoa.
That was when I thought, wow, this is going to be a great World
yeah,
Cup.
yeah. I mean, that
wonder,
free kick from
Belgium
Ronaldo.
France is my absolute favorite of this tournament.
Belgium's?
What?
Belgium,
The
France?
match
Oh, Belgium-France. sorry.
Really?
In general, I must
was so thrilling. So on such a the quality.
The quality was high. That's
such
true.
a
But
great- in
the,
Belgium.
in
there
terms
weren't
of
any. They didn't make any mistakes. It was just they played perfectly.
for me, it was a bit
1-0,
too
right?
clinical. Yeah.
But if
Yeah,
we, if,
I
Now,
Yeah,
But
it was
if
very
we mention-
clinical though. But
but if we
was-
mention, but if we mention Belgium, France, we also have to mention Belgium, Brazil, which was also very nice.
True.
So at the end,
True, that was a really
we can
good game.
truly say that
Yeah.
Belgium was the most exciting team
Yeah.
probably of this tournament.
yeah,
so.
that's true. That was also a great
Because
game.
they went at teams. They went at teams.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
An attacking force. That
Brazil didn't
scored
expect
most goals
that.
by far, right?
Eden Hazard. I
Yes.
always see him
goals
like
for the
with the
team.
ball or running over the pitch. That was just
Belgium must
this a picture for me.
Yeah.
Eden Hazard.
Yeah, he was great.
And then he did that in every game, like in
Yeah.
France. You always saw him like Eden Hazard going off with
Some
the ball.
great, really great
He's really
moments.
wonderful player. Where is he going to play next season?
Hazard?
He wants to go. He says
He's a Chelsea boy.
yeah, but he,
Oh,
He's
He'll
got
s-
Sarri now.
Wait,
He'll
wait,
stay.
Luke,
He'll stay
Luke
at
just said
Chelsea.
something that you might gonna love. My favorite game was England-Panama, though.
What did he say?
His favorite game was Panama-England, though.
Do you
We have a
know,
vote
one of
for
my favourite
Belgium and,
moments from this tournament was Panama scoring against England because
Oh my God, me
the
too.
fans were just like, you know, they'd lost their first game, crossed 3-0.
Yeah.
Then it looked like a 6-0 in the second. And then they were just dancing in the aisles in that stadium. And I think they were dancing throughout the whole of Panama.
But the guy who scored was also retiring.
Yeah,
After
exactly.
he was
Yes.
30, how old
Yeah,
was he?
Filippo, what is his name?
37
Filippo
or something,
Beleo
yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah,
And he
that
scored the first goal ever for. I had goosebumps
Yeah,
when
that
I
was-
saw it.
that was awesome.
I was like, oh my god.
That was so cool.
Yeah, that was a nice
And then they
one.
scored again in the next game.
Did they?
Yeah, they scored against Tunisia. I think they
Oh, yeah.
lost, but
Yes, they did.
The
Yeah.
first one was.
yeah, the first goal
extra
in World
sweet.
Cup history is amazing.
Yeah, by somebody who's retiring.
What is
Croatia. I mean, the Croatian games were great.
Air conditioning back on.
Yes.
Yeah. Croatia, Argentina, that was a good game.
That was
too.
great.
Really good game.
Yeah,
And there
that
were
was
so
great.
many good games.
Yeah, there were. That's why I
It's-
think it was the best World Cup.
Yeah.
Infantino said that it's the best World Cup, and Michael da Silva agrees to Gianni
I'm putting
Infantino.
myself in
That's the
some
news
great
of the day.
company there, right?
You should sign the ball too.
Infantino and Michael da
Devalue
Silva.
it a bit more, right?
No, it's. I think so
And-
too. It's the better than 2014.
Argentina,
Okay,
yeah.
And,
the last,
and at the time, in 2014, I thought that was the best World Cup ever.
yeah.
But
Where did you,
this is-
especially the
I watched that one back
semi-final?
anyway.
Where did you watch it? Where did you watch the last final?
The last final I watched here in Germany, actually.
You remember where?
Yeah,
But you don't want.
I was in Bielefeld.
Bielefeld.
That's the place to be
And there
to
was
watch
like a
it.
huge hall, and like just Germans, just a whole.
You know that
thousands of you guys. Yeah.
Bielefeld doesn't exist. There's this myth about Bielefeld here in Germany.
Yeah, I don't exist.
Yeah, we agree. Big
I'm a
Job
hologram.
knew,
Oh
he
my
knew
look,
Russia did
Philipp Lahm
well.
is still holding the trophy.
Ah, Philip!
He doesn't
He
want to let
can't-
it
no,
go. He's like,
it's
no,
mine.
no, it's
No,
Not for much longer.
More great moments of this World Cup besides the Panama goal.
I mean, I said it earlier, but I think Messi's goal against Nigeria was just.
Your favorite one.
I think she is right. The
good.
goal by Nigeria.
His goal was
Musa.
class.
I don't
That
think
was-
that's.
Do you remember?
I mean, it was
Musa,
good.
was so
What?
nice.
He took it.
He scored
I gotta
brace
get-
that
Can
game,
I
I
show
believe.
him?
Yeah, show,
No,
show him that goal.
not saying-
There is no
I'm not
one.
saying it was
That
a-
is the best goal.
I'm not saying it was a bad
There's no
goal.
discussion about it. Sorry. We can.
Nah, it's-
End of discussion.
Hat trick doesn't get any mention.
yeah, that. I mean, that free kick was incredible.
What? Which one?
Ronaldo's hat trick.
No. The best free kick
His
was
free kick. Oh my god.
Yeah,
Tony Kroos.
Definitely.
Beautiful
Sorry,
goal.
That was,
Very beautiful.
beautiful
And
goal, but not the-
only moment of joy for us.
Yeah, beautiful,
South
but not the
Korea,
best.
Germany was a good match.
South Korea,
South
Germany.
Korea, Germany.
Trying to stir the pot.
Because the
now.
only
Yeah,
thing
it's
South
true.
Korea could play for was
Yeah.
a smile on their face on the plane
They
ride
could have
home.
actually.
Yeah, they could have got
advanced.
through.
They could have gone through.
They could have
Oh,
got
the
through,
good-
Mexico
but
would've
won.
it was
Right, yeah,
really
this is-
unlikely. Yeah.
That goal difference, that probability. I mean, come on.
Mexico defeating Germany. That was a shock to the world, says Carlos Ramos.
Yeah, I mean that was a huge
Who's the
moment.
lady next to Philipp Lahm?
Back to 2K. Best goal of the tournament was Pavard's
Huge.
versus Argentina. It was
Huge
a very
goal.
nice one.
Huge. Pavard's goal.
Good goal.
Love
Good
Stuttgart.
goal.
Remember, lives in love
Good
with it.
goal.
I think most expected Germans to get first.
Ah.
And also
Ollie is
Di
back.
Maria's goal against France, by the
Di
way.
Maria.
Cracker.
A screamer. A cracker. Ollie. He's back. What does he
Hello.
want?
Hi guys.
We want to see the ceremony now.
How is it there?
Oh yeah, I know. I wish I was at the ceremony, but I've got to bring you guys all the latest instead. So, how's it going there, guys?
Well,
It's good. We're looking forward to seeing Hugo Lloris lift the World Cup.
we are actually talking about the greatest moments of the World Cup in general. Do you have a
Okay.
greatest moment?
A greatest moment of the World Cup. I mean, obviously, being English, I would have to say that England winning a penalty shootout was
Oh yeah.
an incredible moment. Though I'd kind of got to the point that I thought it would never happen in my lifetime. I'd gone a long time without seeing England win.
True.
England had never won a penalty shootout at the World Cup, right? The last time I'd seen it happen was '96 in the Euros, but it had never happened in the World Cup. So that, for me, being in the stadium as well, at Spartak Stadium here in Moscow, that was certainly a big deal. Other than that, I think seeing Russia beat Spain was just huge for the noise, for the atmosphere, for the celebrations afterwards. You might be able to hear that thunder crack that's just going overhead. We might be about to get drenched. But It would be fitting for this World Cup. It's just been so dramatic that if it ended with a huge thunderstorm, I feel like that would fit. We're going to show you some of the fans coming out of the stadium here now. Let's just walk through. You can see Luzhniki Stadium in the background there. The fans leaving the stadium gradually. Of course, a lot staying inside, especially the French for the ceremony. But we've seen a lot of Croatian fans leave already. Of course, disappointed with the outcome. But they can be very proud of their team. The Russian fans, too, have been so great at this tournament. Broken so many stereotypes, I think. Certainly the Russian people have been different to what I was expecting based on everything that you hear and that you read on the Russian people. So it's been a phenomenal tournament for the fans. That is the key thing, I think, to take away from this. We've seen so many goals. We've seen so many great moments. But if you want really my moment of the tournament, it isn't a moment. It's an experience. It's a feeling. It's the feeling of meeting the Russian people, seeing their warmth, seeing their friendliness, and just being welcomed by them. I think that's been the most important thing for me. I'm just feeling the first raindrops coming down now. You might be able to see them on camera as well.
Stay in the rain.
The heavens are about to open. So
Ollie, we just saw Mbappé getting the silver ball as the best youngest player of this tournament. And Modric got the golden ball. I think you agree on that.
I think it's deserved. That certainly that Modric won the golden ball. He has been a phenomenon at this tournament. He's been just completely something else. Obviously, no one really expected Croatia to get this far, and he has been the principal reason that they've made it this far.
Maybe you should get an umbrella.
Control of games is incredible.
Get an umbrella.
Ollie,
get an umbrella.
It's a bit late for that now.
100% it's coming home. 100%.
You see, the English are still here. I'm proud to say, my countrymen.
Football's coming home. It's coming home.
Who played today? Guess who played today?
What's up?
Do you want to know who played today?
Go on, who played today?
Who played today? It was Africa versus Croatia.
Is that not a great story of integration in France, though?
It was still Africa versus Croatia today.
It's a beautiful story.
Beautiful story.
It's a beautiful
and
story.
they done it.
So, as you can
This
see,
is
the
actually
English
what we
have
read
not
a few
left Russia
times
yet.
in our comments,
Including me.
right?
Hey. You see,
this is television.
Go on. How do you feel about today's game?
Last game, French have big luck. Croatia today don't have luck, but Croatia stay better team in the terrain. But 70% we have ball in the legs.
Are you proud of your team after their performance today? Are you proud?
Proud, of course. Every people in Croatia is big proud have inside. And we come back again. We come back. This 2 times we lose against France. The next time we win. We must work. New generation coming. We have big talent. We have big players. And we're a small country, but country with big heart. Okay?
Thank you.
Never can be too
Right, guys, the rain is really starting to come down now, so I'm going to have to leave you because otherwise our camera's going to break, basically. But you've just seen some reactions from here in Moscow, and you've heard my thoughts. So, what a phenomenal World Cup. What a great time we've all had here. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Ollie. Return to the stadium. It's very they get the trophy now.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Talk to Emily once more. How?
Golden Glove, Courtois, I think. Was that Courtois? The best goalkeeper.
The best goalkeeper,
okay.
Courtois.
I think it was Courtois.
Okay.
Oh, yes.
So, Croatia picking up their runners-up medal.
I love that when they...
Nice.
Oh, God, there's this Croatian president. Yes, she's good. Oh, God.
Oh, it's raining.
It's raining.
Yeah,
It's funny that
thank
they
you,
don't use any
Matthew
umbrellas, right?
Gualberto.
Huh.
Courtios won. How do you say this? We say
Courtois.
Courtois won the Golden Glove.
I think he deserved it. He was very good. I mean, Loris was really good too.
France.
Yeah, he made some key saves in the tournament.
Wow, it's raining now.
It's pouring.
Maybe it was the final mistake that just
Yeah.
edged them out.
right.
Quite possibly.
The final mistake.
We have to call Emily.
We have to call Emily. She is also in the rain.
Oh,
okay, let me go to the bathroom.
how are we going to do that? Do Dirk... Facebook Messenger. Okay, stop. Facebook Messenger.
No, Skype, oder?
Modric won the golden balls. Is that clear? And Mbappé won just one.
It's not plural.
One, just one.
It's not plural.
That's sweet. And
Just one golden ball.
yeah, and the golden
Two.
gloves are for Courtois.
Oh,
And actually, what was the last one? Mbappé is the best youngest player of this tournament. So
I think all of those are pretty much right. You can't really argue with any of them.
absolutely, yes, I agree. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Courtois is,
Now there's the first umbrella for Putin.
Oh, it's really
It's
coming
really
down now. Look
raining
at
now.
that.
Yes.
Okay.
She has given
Wow, this
everyone a huge
Yeah,
hug.
huge. A little too huge.
You think?
Quite
A little-
enthusiastic.
A little too huge.
Oh, Macron now, please, could you stop hugging? This Croatian president, she's so touchy.
She is quite touchy.
It's probably part of her politics. Maybe the secret of the success. You know, in Germany, we had some president who was as touchy as he.
Are you looking at the...
Pissing down.
Did they do well?
They do well.
Yeah.
Touching in politics, very good.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Okay, it's really raining in Moscow.
Okay. You know, we call this
Yeah.
Fritz Walter Wetter.
Yeah. This is exactly what happened when I was watching England versus Croatia in Berlin the other day, by the way. Full time, the moment Croatia won, the heavens opened. It reflected my mood quite nicely.
Wow, I love that. I love those pictures.
Yeah.
And there's only one umbrella for Mr. Putin. Ah, Macron.
I like how all the security have umbrellas. but
Only the guys with the guns and the fireworks.
Yeah, exactly. They need to keep their guns dry. I thought someone might offer the World Cup itself an umbrella.
Could someone polish the trophy, please?
Yeah.
It's wet.
Pogba looks like he's about to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the moment.
Here's the
Of the moments. We are getting closer.
We're getting closer.
Okay, we can do it.
We can just pretend that you are holding the trophy.
Here's what. Hold on.
Oh my God, guys.
Now this lady. The Croatian president gives hugs too. She's hugging everyone.
Gotta be a good sport.
Yeah. You mean like hugging? Today I hugged 200 football players. No, come on. She's
hugged. Well, she will have hugged 46, plus the coaches, plus all of the coaching staff.
Yeah.
So
Macron.
She's into the 50s.
What is he doing with Conte? Although.
Pervert.
Hugs everywhere.
We're going to talk with Zagreb now. Zagreb, Sebastian, do you hear me?
Macron's having a moment with every one of these players.
Yes. He has to polish his image anyways, right?
Let's save
Who
that
does?
for DW News.
Yeah.
later.
We don't deal with that kind of stuff.
What's wrong with this image?
There's the man, Hugo. That he's going to be that mistake.
Looks like he has a tail.
That's kind of typical of his year, really.
Okay.
I think Griezmann and Macron, they look like they could be.
How heavy is the trophy,
Deschamps.
by the way? Do we have more of these fun facts? How heavy is this beautiful trophy?
No idea.
That's something for Google. Google, can you tell me?
That's nine.
Or for Luke. Luke, can you tell us how heavy the trophy is?
Yeah. Google is now. Luke, what's Luke doing?
He's telling
Where is-
us to let her hug. Let her hug people, he said. She's a hugger.
She's a hugger. Come now, Loris, come.
And someone did mention Putin is the only moment that someone holding the umbrella for him.
That's true.
Don't hold my own umbrella.
Actually getting there. See, he's actually dry.
Yeah. So Putin's the only one that's going to go in with a dry suit.
Yeah. Not only tie. Right?
Almost dry.
Oh, God! They're kissing the cup.
You know.
Okay.
Okay, now here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, let me be Infantino to you. Okay, to you.
Not to me.
No?
Yeah.
To you?
Oh, I want to see that. I want to see this. Ah! Happy
Sucks
people.
watching it with no sound.
Happy people.
Yeah, but we see it.
World champion 2018 France for the second time in their World Cup history.
Here we go.
Emily.
Yeah.
It's actually bad timing because France just got the trophy. It is, yes, I would say that the World Cup is over.
Right.
But it looks like there are still lots of people behind you.
There's a little delay. Delay in this video.
Just keep on talking.
I've started chanting Russia. I'm just going to show you what's going on here very slowly, okay? So even though France has won, people here are still cheering for Russia, and people here are really excited here on Nikolskoye Street.
Oh,
That's right.
It has become the kind of party street here in Moscow.
So, I have actually, my battery is quite low. Emily.
That could be the title of our show.
Thank you very much for being there and enjoy the crowd and celebrate. And we say bye from Germany. And yes, have a nice evening.
Unfortunately, you won't be able to see what's going on here later. People come out here and have a huge street party. They put on music, they dance, people from all over the world. This really kind of has, I think, opened Russia up to the world in some ways, and people here are really sad that the World Cup is coming to an end, that they won't be able to kind of have these foreigners, these fans around anymore, because it really has provided some kind of sense of more of a free city and a sense of basically just a party every day. Basically, that's what we've been seeing here every evening in Moscow.
So Russia was a great host, and we thank Russia for that, and we thank you, and have a nice evening, Emily.
You too. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.
6.1 kilograms.
I saw that. It seems a bit heavy.
Seems a bit heavy. Yeah.
Seems a bit heavy.
Wow, the Russians.
Goal of the tournament first.
And we have Nature Universe saying Germany will see everyone in Qatar. So some people are already thinking it forward.
Thank you.
But
we will come back. But I'm not sure about this thing that Russia is now so changed.
No, I think the perception.
Is this a free country now? No, this was Putin's propaganda games.
No, what do you mean? Was there an incident?
No, but I mean, it's still not a free country.
It's about the perception of it, I think, is the idea.
But at least maybe the people are now have changed. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I would think the world perception of Russia.
I agree. We haven't
the
talked
world
about
looked at this and didn't think, it's in Russia, ever. From the beginning, the group stages were so good.
Oh, look here's
football.
Sebastian, can you hear us? We can see you, at least.
Yes, I can hear you.
So how
I can
is
hear
it
you, yeah.
how is what's up in Zagreb?
I'm not sure if I heard your question, but unbelievably, everybody's super happy here. And they're singing Hrvatska je prvak svijeta, which means Croatia is the world champion. It's not that they are drunk or something, it's just that they are so happy that their team made it to the final at all. Da li ste jako tužni, gospođo?
Pa ne, nisam. I'm happy. We are the first. We are the first in the world.
That's what she says. She says they're the first in the world. So actually, no one is... Da li si jako tužan?
Kaj sam?
Da li si tužan?
Ma nisam.
Nisi.
Mi smo pobjednici. Svaka čast dečkima. To je to.
He says we're winners, and really biggest respect to the guys. That's what he said. Thanks. So that's what you just heard. Everybody's super happy here. 30,000 people are just celebrating here on the Jelačić Square here in Zagreb, and the party's going to be long. That's the atmosphere here.
That's quite surprising to me. Well, I hope you join the party, and thank you very much for being in Zagreb, and have a good time.
Thanks very much.
Okay, I think
Thanks very much, and
we have-
enjoy the night.
Thank you,
Congratulations to France,
Sebastian.
by the way, from all of us in Zagreb.
Yeah, bye-bye. Bye, Zagreb.
Yeah. Very
Dobar
enthusiastic
večer.
fans in the background there.
Now we
Well-
have the luckiest losers ever. I've never seen like so happy
Yeah.
fans.
They've taken it well.
Yeah, they're good losers.
Yeah.
Finally.
Or it's about making the best out of a situation.
Yeah, I mean,
they're
that's
already
an
out.
achievement
They,
for
they
them
got
to
the
get
they
there.
got the golden ball. They can always go home and say, "Hey, our player was the best in the tournament." So, in Luka Modric, so they feel like they won a little bit. Of course, pride.
They can be
of
very
course.
proud.
They might know only 4 million people live there. They might have crossed paths with Modric and his family. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They might have, small
Okay.
community.
We actually tried to talk to Paris, but it's not working. So World Cup is over, and wow, unfortunately, also our show.
Oh.
Oh no, Luke Henderson and
I
who's
could
the other
talk
guy?
for hours.
Luke
Please
Henderson's
don't.
gonna hate that.
Let's make a sleep along.
And Carlos Ramos. Carlos Ramos.
That's a
and
whole
Luke,
different show.
Thanks for your questions and comments, of course, everyone.
Yes.
Yep, thank you guys.
Thank you for.
Thanks,
Of course,
guys.
we'd like
Thank
to
you,
thank-
guys.
guys.
Thank you, Dania. Thank you, Michael da Silva.
Thank
And
you.
thank you, the only and wonderful Camilla Lavinia.
And Ulrich, thank you, Ulrich. Guys, thank you for watching, and yes, stay tuned. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Football is a simple game.
At the end,
France or the Croatians will win the World Cup 2018.